Hello, and welcome to Dungeons and Magi, where we open our handbooks, open our minds, and more importantly, we roll the damn dice. As always, I'm your Grand Magus Cater. You may call me the Viking GM. Before we get to everybody else's announcements, I want to get to mine. I am excited to announce a brand new show coming to Dan Media Productions, Scarlet Tavern Tales. Scarlet Tavern Tales will be an anthology podcast with each season giving us a new story. That's right. We are putting out our own scripted radio show. Scarlet Tavern Tales will be available on Spotify, YouTube, anywhere else you get your podcast. And we will let you know when the first one is going to air, probably towards the middle to end of the year. But this will be a fully scripted show, just kind of like those old school radio dramas that were very prevalent in the 40s and 50s. Ben remembers those.
Yes, he does.
And so they're making a comeback. Anthology podcasts are making a comeback, and we have so many stories that go on in our heads, and I thought, why not? Why not just, this is all improv, so why not do a scripted show? So, that will be coming. Like I said, each season will change the story, and you will hear somebody enter a tavern and tell their story for the entire season. Tell the story of what they've experienced and what has happened in their life. And I do know that the first season will be based off of the one-shots that we did, Tales Told in the Old West. So a horror-esque Wild West. And so it's going to be a ton of fun. And like I said, we will let you guys know when that airs. It will end up being on its own Spotify, as well as on the new YouTube that we just set up for Scarlet Tavern. If you've listened to our podcast, we just set up a new YouTube just for the podcast. So you can check that out by searching Scarlet Tavern. But yeah, so other than that, we have a few announcements to get through, so please bear with us. First up, we have Elliot with our socials and store info.
Roll for excitement. Dungeon dwellers, gather round. Hear ye, hear ye. Every Sunday at the magical hour at 6 p.m. EST, we teleport straight into your screens on Twitch and YouTube for epic adventures. But beware, fellow adventurers, for on the last Sunday of each month, we vanish into the realm of other projects, because even wizards need a day off. Behold our revamped website, now shinier than a dragon's hoard. Embark on a quest to www.danmediallc.com and discover the treasure trove of Dungeons and Magi wonders. Socialize with us across the lands of the internet. Facebook is Dungeons and Magi. Instagram is Dungeons_and_Magi. TikTok is Dan Media LLC. Twitch is Dungeons_and_Magi. And YouTube is at Dungeons and Magi. Miss the live excitement? Fear not. Sunday's episodes will be reborn on YouTube every Wednesday at 8 a.m. EST, ready to cast their spell on you once more. Join our magical kingdom on Patreon, where even a humble $5 a month opens the portal to exclusive realms. Unlock our Discord, snag a free sticker, and dive into the magic. Visit patreon.com/Dungeons and Magi. Just don't search us, we're classified as adult content. Wink wink. Let's unbox the magic of our patron tiers. Tier 1 is $5, and you get Discord access and a free sticker because wizards love flair. Tier 2 is $10. You get all Tier 1 perks, plus a monthly art commission giveaway. Let the creativity flow. Tier 3 is $20. Ascend to Tier 2 powers and score a chance at our monthly custom dice bonanza. Roll with style. Tier 4 is $35. Bask in the glory of previous tiers, plus indulge in exclusive patron-only content with quarterly gifts. A VIP pass to our magical realm. Tier 5 and the final tier is $50. Crown yourself with the newest tier. Discord access plus a monthly subscription to Broker's Forge Dice, because nothing says magic like handmade dice from Broker's Forge. Hold on to your wizard hats. A new store is on the horizon, where you can deck yourself in dungeon-worthy gear. Shirts, hats, hoodies, dice. Prepare to adorn yourselves like true champions. Keep your eagle eyes peeled for store updates. Greatness awaits. Now, let the Dungeon Master reignite the flames of imagination and guide us through the fantastical realms of Dungeons and Magi.
All right. Next up, we have Ben with a word from our sponsors.
Thank you, Kate. Greetings, fellow adventurers. Today we are not just talking loot. We're talking about the ultimate convenience in your questing journey. And I'm talking about Dungeon Crate. Behold. Dungeon Crate. Dungeon Crate. The magical box that bring the adventure to your doorstep without the hassle of trekking through treacherous landscapes or dealing with pesky goblins. Imagine this. You're deep in the heart of your campaign and suddenly your dungeon master throws you a curveball. Fear not! Dungeon Crate has your back with surprise items perfectly tailored to enhance your gaming experience. But wait, there's more.
Sorry, that was the curveball.
Oh, see? They just come out of nowhere, folks. There's more. If you order now, use our exclusive code DungeonsMagi22 at the checkout, and you'll unlock a 15% discount on your first order. That's right, 15% off your own magical treasure trove. And they've got it all. We've got dice that will grace an elven robe. Miniatures that stand tall like giants. We got it all. Look at this. So adorable. And maps that unfold like the secrets of the arcane. Dungeon Crate has it all.
Where's the map?
Sorry, folks. It's been hard. And the best part? There's no need to slay dragons to get these goodies. It's like having a loot-filled piñata delivered right to your door. Sorry about that. So why settle for mediocrity when you can have magic delivered monthly? Dungeon Crate, because every adventure deserves a shortcut to greatness. Back to you, Kate. Whew.
Thank you.
I don't know him.
I am sorry, Dungeon Crate.
You've been married to me for 10 years.
I am sorry, Dungeon Crate, for that. But yes, please go check out our friends at Dungeon Crate. Well, if there is nothing else, I do believe that it is time to roll the damn dice.
Open your mind up to the chance our luck is in, that the battles that await us are battles we can win. We've all got a role to play. We've all got a role to make. Dungeons and Magi, it's time for us to do or die. The numbers, they don't lie. So roll the damn dice, roll the damn dice, roll the damn dice, roll the damn dice. Our handbooks will guide us as the damn stand watching on. The odds are against us, but we've known that all along. We've all got a role to play. We've all got a role to make. Dungeons and Magi, it's time for us to do or die. The numbers, they don't lie. So roll the damn dice, roll the damn dice, roll the damn dice, roll the damn dice.
Alright. So, last we left off, the students told the headmaster of everything that had transpired. Being stuck inside mines in what started out as fantasy and turned into tragedy. You, after telling the headmaster decided to give you some information that he had received that the Professor Viridia, had left the mountains here, had left the school and possibly traveled to the Silverwood Forest. And he tasked you with following the trail of the professor to the Silverwood Forest. And you took up flights on your Luma Sprints and had a very peaceful first day of flying, a good rest in your very unusual tents that are catered to each of you, and then on day 2, as you began flying, a shadow emerged over you, encompassing you in the air, and you realize that the dragon that's supposed to be extinct, that died out for their scales and their flesh and their organs that were used in multiple rituals, that they're all supposed to be gone. They're all supposed to be dead. And you thought you had seen a glimpse of one, but it couldn't have been, until the dragon loomed overhead. And that is where we pick up tonight. So,
Daenerys is both excited and terrified at the same time.
So,
Johnny's probably
Harry's
crying.
finally getting his saddle.
just to remind you, a massive form emerges as a shadow sweeps over you, darkening the skies. A dragon, a creature thought to be extinct for centuries. Its scales shimmer with an otherworldly iridescence, and its eyes fixate on the Lumisprints with a predatory gleam. The Lumisprints sense the danger and quicken their pace. But the dragon, fueled by curiosity or perhaps hunger, gives you chase. You must navigate through the air currents and use the agility of your magical companions to outmaneuver the ancient creature. The dragon's roar echoes through the sky as you race against time, the Lumisprint's wings beating with determination. You're flying, you hear the just let out in echoes. And so, as we do this is going to be a series of rolls, everybody.
Oh boy.
Oh, fuck.
So,
Fuck.
Gotta get good dice out.
Back your dice.
I don't know if I need to have this like a prepared action or anything, but I want to be ready to stellar flare and blind this thing if it's too close.
okay. This will be, all of these will be physical checks because you're physically trying to guide or I will allow them to be memory if you want to connect with your Lumisprint. So,
okay.
Whichever you want. So,
Same.
I need everybody to go ahead and make their first check.
Oh!
Elliot, what you got?
4 out of 12?
Oh no.
Oof. Okay.
And I'll stellar flare if I need to. Hopefully.
Lunaros.
I'm using memory. That is a 9 out of 12.
Okay. Terrence.
For physical, 3 out of 10.
Okay. Terry.
A 5 out of 12.
Oh my god, guys.
And Tierney.
I'm using physical. 5 out of 10.
Oh.
I'm using the new minis you gave me.
Okay. Which in her hands are full-size dice. In my hand, we can still see that.
There you go.
This is a children's show. Stop.
Yes.
No,
Is
I
it?
could do something else. But I'm just doing the middle finger.
Okay, so for Lunaros and Tierney, you help guide your Lumisprints as they sense the danger. This dragon with sinuous grace weaves through the air in pursuit of the Lumisprints. Its wings create powerful gusts that buffet you, threatening to throw you off course. And for you two, you're able to hold on and keep course. But for the rest of you, you get thrown off course. I need all three of you to make physical checks to attempt to stay on your Lumisprints. Dottie.
11 out of 12.
Oh,
Okay,
thank
you
God.
hold on. Tarrant.
One.
Tara Lee. 3. So
I'll try to catch one.
I'll try to.
that is physical checks for you two to try and catch them.
7 out of 12.
11 out of 12.
Okay, so as they go to fall, instead of catching them, you guys grab the reins of their Lumisprints and kind of guide them down, and they end up falling on top of their Lumisprints again, and you guys are able to kind of catch your footing.
I was just like, I'm like, who do I save? Who do I save? Who do I save?
Who did I save, GM?
Who do you want to save?
I'll save, Tarrant.
Tarrant?
That's what I said.
No,
Tarrant.
you didn't. You
That's
said
not what you
Tarrant.
Oh, sorry. Tarrant. Yeah, I'm gonna say Tarrant.
Okay. Alright.
Oh my god.
So that is 1 success, 1 failure for the rest of you. So I need you to go again, because as it draws closer, the dragon unleashes bursts of scorching flames, attempting to sear through the air and catch the Lumisprints in its fiery breath. Dottie.
10 out of 12.
Okay. Lunaros.
10 out of 12.
Tarrant.
Where's my dice, Joe?
Oh no!
4 out of 10.
Taralee.
2 out of 12.
Tierney.
6 out of 10. And can I go attempt to save Tara Lee?
Yeah, I'll try to save somebody that fell.
Well, they're not falling. They're being caught in fire.
Oh.
Oh,
So if you go try and save them, you are also caught in fire.
shit. Is my nebula cloak doesn't say if I can use it on other people?
You cannot.
Or not?
It is only on you.
Okay.
Only on you.
Dang.
Yeah, that's gonna help me.
Possible that I could use momentary stasis to try and get them so then they can get away from the dragon?
You want to use momentary stasis on what?
The dragon?
You can try. I will say.
I was about to say the same
I
thing.
will say because of movement, it will be a disadvantage because you're moving through the air, and so is the dragon.
Well, they're both 4 out of 12.
Okay, so you kind of turn yourself around on the Lumisprint backwards, and you attempt to cast it out and just kind of fizzles out. You are absolutely terrified.
I
I'm
want
gonna
to
try
stellar flare
momentary
it now.
stasis.
Okay, you have a split second to do it at disadvantage.
No, 2 out of 12.
Okay.
Stellar flare. I want to try to blind it.
Okay. Go ahead and do so again. Any magic is going to be done at disadvantage.
Okay. 11 out of 12. It was trained, but I did it in untrained.
Okay. So you, as soon as it breathes the fire, you blind the thing, and it gives just enough time for you guys to split off. And the flames go right in between you. You can feel it singeing the hairs. I know how that feels.
Yeah.
My hair's got singed last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
I would like to try beat mimicry. Mimicry. And try and mimic its sound to try and like distract it, get it away from the others. Like, follow me.
you want to mimic what sound?
The dragon. Try and make it look like I'm another dragon so that it'll follow me and I can lead it away from everybody.
Okay, you're going to do so at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Because this is the first time you've ever heard a dragon.
Okay.
And you've only ever heard
Yeah.
a roar.
Well, that failed. That's a 3.
Yeah. Okay, so you try and
My voice
mimic it,
cracked
and
because of puberty.
you just like a bug gets into your throat.
Oh.
Okay, so
Need to drink something.
so it snaps out of the blindness. You feel the heat and pressure of the fiery blast. Dodging left and right, you guide your Lumisprints through daring maneuvers, narrowly avoiding the tongues of flame that lick at the edges of the flight path. Now, the dragon's claws, sharp as daggers, swipe with precision, attempting to clip the wings of the Lumisprints as it's coming across each of you, trying to clip you. Go ahead and make another check, please.
I don't want to.
Okay, I need to.
Dottie,
Thank 11 out of 12, thankfully.
Lunaris,
Rolling
6 out of
good
12.
so far.
Terrence,
5 out of 10.
Hey!
Taralee.
12 out of 12.
Okay. Tierney.
Oh no! Can I help Tyranny with my crit success?
No.
Yeah.
Damn it.
According to the dice, no.
God damn it!
Okay, so as the rest of you move out of the way, you're not quite quick enough as the claws actually dig into your back. You feel these large, they're about 3 feet long, just drag across your back, the most painful thing you've ever felt. As you kind of shriek and you feel the rumble of the dragon's breath all the way through its toes. The Lumisprint gets clipped with the other end, and you feel the Lumisprint whimper both physically and in your mind. You feel the pain of the Lumisprint as it kind of staggers and starts to flutter. It's doing everything it can to keep itself afloat. As the dragon then circles back around, its eyes blaze with determination as it adjusts its tactics, predicting the movements of its elusive prey. And it dives straight to you guys.
I would like to. I tell everybody to scatter, but I stay right in its gaze, but I go lower. I dive right for the ground. I want it to follow me down.
Okay.
Actually,
Everybody still has to do checks.
Wow, this is apparently my lucky number today.
Dottie.
11 out of 12 again.
Okay. Lunaris.
8 out of 12.
Okay. Terrence.
10 out of 10.
Terry,
4 out of 12.
Tierney.
5 out of 10.
So, as each of you kind of split as this thing is dive bombing, and Lunaris, you go under, and you just miss being clipped. You can feel the breath as it goes to bite down, and you hear the teeth clatter together in this loud echo. And as you dive lower, the thing starts to go down towards you.
Okay.
And follow you down. And then, but before it does that, you see it tilt its head. And it does a spiral upward, gaining altitude to position itself directly above all of you. And with a powerful beat of its wings, like a dive bomb, controlled dive, spinning. It begins, as it's spinning in the air, it opens its mouth, and you can see from its belly red begin to climb up as it releases its breath in a spiral motion to hit. I need one more check, please.
God damn it!
I'm gonna use my Constellation Luck Enchantment Charm to reroll this.
Okay. Dottie?
Okay, it saved my life. 6 out of 12. It was a 1, but I got the reroll from the Luck Enchantment Charm. Because I have not used it yet today.
Lunaris?
12 out of 12.
Okay. Terrent?
3 out of 10.
Terry?
10 out of 12.
Okay. Tierney?
2 out of 10.
Okay.
Oh my god.
As this fire spirals, it just singes the twins. And you can feel the heat. Some of your clothes begin to burn, and you have to kind of pat them off. And you can smell the burning flesh of both you and your Luma Sprints. As your Luma Sprints are now kind of, especially yours, is kind of limping a little bit in the air. And as the rest of you kind of all kind of group up together and try and keep going to dodge this, your Luma Sprints begin to take over from you, and they make a swift descent, hugging the terrain below, trying to stick with the mountain ranges. And the dragon, realizing its attack did not yield the desired result, lets out a huge roar, circles back for another attempt, and he lets out a cascading wall of fire that begins to descend down on you. Everybody make another check for me, please.
God damn it.
You know, I love my dice today. I love my another 11 out of 12.
Lunaris.
I also got 11 out of 12.
Terrence.
2 out of 10.
Oh.
Terry.
Nat 1.
Tierney.
4 out of 10.
Okay. So, the two of you that succeed, you actually make it through the... you make it through narrow ravines. You kind of circle through the ravines. You guys attempt to go into the ravines, trying to avoid the fire, and you actually begin hitting some of the walls and stumbling through. You're making it through the ravines, but both you and your Luma Sprints are taking a beating as you're making it through. And the dragon, he is fueled by ancient instincts, and fury persists in his pursuit. You navigate and maneuver through the creature, and as you guys make it through the ravine and kind of climb back up, you know that these Lumisprints they're about done. This is about all they can do.
Yeah.
If you do not get out now, you're dead. And the dragon is unwilling to relent. He comes at you. I need everybody to make an observation check, please.
Okay.
Now,
Hell yeah.
If you want to,
I'll take it.
I will allow you to do so at advantage if you need it through your Lumisprint.
No.
So if you don't need it, you don't have to do it at advantage.
Oh.
All right, Dottie.
I don't need it. I got a 12 out of 12.
Okay, Luneros.
I used my advantage. I got a 10 out of 10.
Okay, Terrence.
7 out of 10 using an advantage.
Okay, Terrely.
Not using an advantage. 10 out of 10.
Okay, Tierney.
Not using advantage 10 out of 12.
Okay, so
Jesus.
you all look. You see a massive ancient stone arch spanning a narrow gorge. And you all look, you kind of communicate to each other non-verbally. And I will say, being the beast tamer, you take the lead. And you all kind of form up in a straight line, head straight for this massive arch. And at the last moment, you duck under it as the dragon closes in for another fiery assault. And unable to alter his course swiftly enough, he roars as he barrels straight into the stone structure. The impact creates a deafening cacophony, and for a moment you fear the worst. However, as the echoes of the collision reverberate through the gorge, you realize the dragon, momentarily disoriented and deterred, retreats with a defiant roar.
I kind of signal everybody to keep going. We need to put as much distance between us and that thing as possible.
I will say...
We probably need to land, picking the Lumisprints
find
rest.
a safe space to land because your Lumisprints are rough.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as nightfall is beginning to come, anyways. As nightfall embraces the landscapes, the Lumisprints semi-gracefully glide over a vast expanse of meadows adorned with bioluminescent flowers that bloom in a mesmerizing array of colors. The soft glow emanating from the flora creates a serene and enchanting atmosphere. The air is filled with the sweet fragrance of the nocturnal blossoms, and the distant hum of unseen creatures adds a harmonious melody to the peaceful night. In the distance, you can see the silhouettes of ancient trees standing tall against the darkening sky, their branches forming intricate patterns against the canvas of stars. Make me an observation check.
9 out of 12.
It is a very familiar pattern to you. Anyways, a gentle breeze carries the soothing whispers of the Silverwood Forest, promising a haven of magic and mystery. As your Lumisprints descend to find a suitable resting spot for the night, you're greeted by the luminous dance of fireflies, creating a natural spectacle that rivals the brilliance of the stars above. You all land. Your Lumisprints, for most of you, yours being the only one that was not touched at all.
Sure, still tired. Sure, Jean-Luc's probably still tired as hell.
Oh, he is, but it seems that your Beast Tamer abilities have kind of kicked in. And they find a place to settle in the grass and rest and relax.
Yeah.
You can feed them and allow them to naturally heal. You know that they do naturally heal over time. They don't need any kind of potions or anything like that.
I just topple off my Lumisprint and lay on the ground like, ow!
Like in Robin Hood Men in Tights, when he's kissing the sand after swimming.
I get off. I'm exhausted too. Not as bad as everyone else, but I'm just
I have a huge, remember, I have a huge gap.
Oh,
in my
I know.
back.
I'm like,
This is
I-
night
I-
2, right? Also.
I
Out
head
of 3.
over to Tyranny, and I'm going to cast Temporal Touch.
Go ahead and roll for it, please.
God damn it! What's with my dice today?
You can't do it, too.
4 out of 10.
I'm going to attempt to do temporal.
So as you do it, your hand is shaking as you touch, and you can't quite get the nerve to do anything.
Nope.
Okay, you're
4
just
out
sitting
of
there bleeding out.
I have a health potion in my pack. I'll give her a health potion.
Well, did it take health or armor or anything?
So here's how this works. When you have gashes like this, in this world, health potions aren't normal. Health potions they don't taste good, number one. They are medicine.
Yeah.
And health potions they're not smooth. They're actually like almost jelly-like.
Jello shots?
Kind of, but cough medicine Jello shots.
That is the nastiest thing I've
Blech.
ever heard of.
They're health potions. They're not supposed to taste good.
Yeah, that's true.
Here,
So-
Tyranny, drink this.
How many health potions did you get?
No.
I have 2 in my backpack right now.
I also have
I have
2.
2.
Yeah.
I have a shield potion and one with an I with an X through it.
So you, Dottie, you can
Yeah,
go
we each
over,
all have to.
and as Tierney's laying on the ground, you can actually pop the cork
Yeah.
and you pour it on her back, right over the gouge in her back, which is pretty deep, probably a good 3 to 4 inches deep. And on a young person's body, that's pretty deep.
Yeah.
And most elves aren't that big anyways. They're pretty thin. So this is any deeper and this would have punctured a lung or your heart. And as it lays on top, you actually watch it seep into the wound like a gel, and then it bubbles and rises up, and then your skin goes back to normal. So,
Are you
mark off the
okay?
health potion, Dottie.
Yeah, I did.
Thank you. I reach in my pack to grab one of my health potions and hand it to Dottie.
Okay.
I still have one. It's okay.
It's okay. You can take it.
Oh, okay.
I kind of like I get up from, I try getting up off my side, I go to the others, I'm like, alright, tell me that was a dragon and not just some giant scaly bird that nobody's ever heard of, because I thought dragons were all gone.
It
Was
can't be
a
a dragon,
dragon.
right? They're gone. But it looked like one so much.
That
I mean,
was
at least
a
what I've
dragon.
heard.
That was a dragon.
Uh.
That was a dragon.
I mean, there's nothing that looks like a dragon, right?
Teacher's going missing, dragons are back, what's next?
You really want to
Just
answer that
bad.
Just as you
question?
say that, I'm kidding.
The dragon swoops in and carries
Just
me
as
away.
you say that, a giant ogre.
Oh, God, yes.
Oh god.
I kind of looked at everybody, I'm like, okay, anybody else hurt?
I'm okay. My
I'm covered in
wound is
burns.
still hurt.
I'm covered in burns.
I take out one of my health potions from my pack. I go to Terran and just
I
kind of
go
give
to
it
Terralee and try to do temporal touch.
and I kind of
I don't think
top it off.
I didn't get hurt, right? Just my bird. I think it was just my bird that got
Lunaros,
hurt for me.
why not just use one of mine? Just grab one out of mine so you're not taking from your inventory.
Okay. I go to your pack and I
I'm gonna
rummage through and I'm like, what's that? And I pull out the same thing I have and I pop it open. I'm like, all right, come over here. I'll apply this, and I just kind of take the medicine. I'm like, hold still, and without rubbing it, I just slap it right on his burn.
Oh, smack
I
on
don't
the
have it. I'm just
bird.
back slapping.
Ow!
I'm going
Hey!
to attempt to use temporal touch on Taralee.
Go ahead.
Nope.
Mark that down to
Two
1.
out of
Nope.
your hands shaking out of pure pain because you got burned as well. Now that the healing potion helps with that, but you still feel the tinges of pain.
Guys,
I
how
rummaged through Taralee's pack very carefully to pull out a health potion. And
Well, Taralee, you can do it on yourself if you want.
Okay, I'm gonna try
Okay.
to temporal touch. Nope.
Okay.
I'm too freaked out by the fact we had a dragon chase us.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can use. She's going to use one of your health potions to go ahead and heal you.
Yeah. Okay.
as this is going, I look
So
at
the
So as you pop the cork and you put it on your hands,
I'm nice.
wait, where's Stu? Is Stu with us?
where is Stu?
Whoa.
Where's Stu?
What?
Did he come with us?
You guys didn't check.
Stu.
Stu?
I look over Dottie, I'm like, wait, where is Stu? After hearing his name, I'm like, wait, did Stu leave with us?
I'm gonna look around.
I'll help.
Did anyone wake him up?
I mean, I thought we all packed up and left.
He just
Yeah. Wakes up, nobody else is there.
where is everybody?
I start calling out for him.
What time is
Stu!
it? Pulls out a giant sundial. What time is it?
Stu!
Did I forget to set my alarm? Sundials.
Daylight savings time.
So you dragon savings time.
Dragon.
So you look around and you do not see Stu.
What the heck
Is
could
Stu
he
a
have gone?
dragon too?
I don't.
I hope he didn't get eaten by the dragon.
I didn't see him get eaten by the dragon. Was
You
he
may-
with us when we left?
I thought he was. Y'all woke
I
up.
thought he was.
Yes.
I look. I mean, do we see any sign of Stu or anything else
Around you?
around the area we're in?
No.
All right.
Oh, great.
I just kind of look at everybody and like, listen, I don't see Stu. I don't even. He may have been with us, or he just may have, when we scattered with the dragon, he may have went somewhere and he just got blown off course.
I need you to make a physical check, please.
Physical check. Got you.
Oh, this is gonna be entertainment. One.
This is a
one,
6 out of
one,
12.
one.
So, as you're telling them all this, and just before you get hit, you duck as Stu comes rolling in with the Luma Sprint. The Luma Sprint rolls and actually takes its wings and grabs Stu to protect Stu. And
I've run over.
And the Luma Sprint gets up and kind of shakes itself off, looks over at the other ones, and walks over to the other Luma Sprints. And Stu's sitting there.
Oh, Stu!
Are you okay,
We're about
Stu?
to go find you. We were
I
about to
hug
go
him.
and see if we.
You guys left without me.
What? We woke up. We
What?
had breakfast. What do you mean we left
I thought
without
we
you?
had breakfast and everything.
I went to go take a wee, and I came back and you guys were gone. I'm sorry, I have a bladder problem. I'm a small person. I have a small bladder.
Well, so do I.
Anyways,
Stu, how
we
did you
thought
survive
you
the
got
dragon?
eaten by a dragon.
Did you
Wait,
see
no.
the dragon?
There's a dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't
It
hear
almost
us.
ate us. I pointed at the
gestured
injured
to
Luma
the
Sprints.
bones on me.
You guys, there are no burns. The health potion healed everything. None of you are showing any signs of a dragon attack.
Would my shirt be torn still?
That's how good these health potions are. It completely.
I pointed to Loomis Prince. It hasn't been that long.
You guys know dragons don't exist anymore, right?
Still,
Yes,
we were just in a fight
Stu?
and a chase of our lives,
Stu?
trying to run away from one.
It almost ate us. We didn't think they existed either. I don't know if this is something that just looked like a dragon, but it was red and it breathed fire and it flew and it was really big and it looked like a dragon.
I was about to ask you, did we actually see what type of dragon it was? Like what colors and stuff?
It was red, right? Yeah, it breathed fire and everything.
Okay. Well,
That is.
dragons aren't supposed to be around anymore. A fun fact, back when, about 100 years ago, they, everybody wanted them for their scales and their skin and their eyes. So their eyes were known to give everlasting life. So everybody would take their eyes, and the only problem is you have to eat them raw.
Ugh.
And those are pretty big eyes. So, and you have to consume
Well,
the entire eye.
We thought that too. We had to kind of dive under and have it run into a building, so we might have accidentally hurt people. It ran into a building.
Well,
An arch.
It was
Real
an
hard.
arch. It was an arch. It was like, think of like it basically just old ruins that were there. Something was there at one point, but there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then instead of building, I would have said ruins.
Well,
It was like an arch. Did you see a broken arch?
Oh yeah, but I mean, this is old.
It
stuff.
ran into that. It was. That arch was fine. I mean, it was still ruins, but it wasn't broken like that. It hit its head really hard, and it was stunned enough that we got away.
As Stu is talking, I'm gonna walk away and look at the sky. No, trying to find that constellation again.
It wasn't a constellation.
What was it?
It was the branches of trees. It was the branches of trees making a symbol.
I went to
I'm
go
gonna
set up a
You
tent.
can only see it in the air. Because it's... So the Silverwood Forest, and that's where it was. It was off in the Silverwood Forest. You're not quite there yet. Silverwood Forest, it's called the Silverwood Forest because these are literally silver trees. The wood is silver. And, like, in color, not made out of silver.
I'm about to say, we're rich, everyone.
But these trees are like 400 or 500 feet tall. They're massive trees. So you can only see the tops of them from the sky. Otherwise, the canopy of the smaller trees covers it. Well, I'm kind of famished from that trek. Maybe, Looney, you go get firewood.
I kind of stay low in agreement, and I go off to start gather firewood.
Everybody else, I think we should set up our tents.
Yeah.
I'm taking over as leader from Linares.
I just kind of like...
Okay.
Good. I looked at Dottie or the others. I was like, wouldn't you please... I asked nicely, wouldn't you please set up my tent?
Yeah.
Thank you. And I go off and start gathering all the necessary wood.
Everybody, you each throw your tents out, and they form
Yeah.
your various styles. And as the fire, actually, make me a memory check to set up the fire and start it.
6 out of 12.
Okay. So you stack everything in a TP formation. And as you stack it, you go ahead and light it with a flint steel. And fire begins to burn. Everybody kind of pulls up a stump. You're in the forest. These are easy to find. You kind of pull up stumps to... everybody pulls up a lawn chair. So you all pull up a stump to sit around the fire, and it's time to do the rolls.
Oh boy.
It's dinner time. Alright, Dottie, give me a D4.
4.
4. Give me a D12.
12.
12.
Ow.
Of course I get the crits when it don't matter.
You never know. Some of these meals are pretty bad.
As Ben gets ogre foot.
Yeah, right? That'll be something.
Yeah, you're gonna get like giant's toe or something. Or I am. Either it's honestly a toss up.
Okay. Blue narrows. Give me a D4.
3.
Alright. 3. Alright, give me a D12.
That is a 4. Oh
Okay. Tarrant.
4.
Okay, and a D12.
7.
no. Okay.
Okay. Terribly.
3.
And D12.
6.
Okay. Tyranny.
1,
Okay.
4.
Reroll.
3.
And then stew. Okay, so as each of you open, Dottie, you
Yes.
get blighted broccoli bites. Broccoli florets tainted by dark magic, emitting an unpleasant odor and causing temporary disorientation. So you basically get food poisoning. from it.
LSD broccoli?
Yeah.
Dang.
Lunaros. You get bog beast black pudding.
Ew.
A slimy and viscous black pudding made from the secretions of swamp-dwelling bog beasts.
I'm just...
I am terrified of mine.
It's not good!
parent.
Uh-huh.
You get... Where is it? Oh, there it is. You get opalescent olive oil orbs. Edible orbs filled with opalescent olive oil, adding a touch of enchantment. So you're just eating straight up olive oil.
Apparently.
We're all getting a feast tonight. Damn.
Terrily,
Yeah.
you get
They've all been horrible.
moonlit maple syrup spheres. Small edible spheres filled with moonlit maple syrup, perfect for drizzling over pancakes or waffles. So it's literally just straight maple syrup.
Okay.
It's better than what Ben got.
Better than the rest of
Yeah.
us.
What Lunaris got.
As I continue to eat my bog black pudding.
Made from the secretion of bog creatures.
Oh.
Tyranny. You got
Dope.
a phoenix feather frittata. A fruity frittata made with ethically sourced phoenix feathers, providing a unique and rejuvenating flavor. And stew.
That doesn't have meat in it, does it?
No, it's made from feathers.
Oh,
Not phoenix meat. It's phoenix feathers.
doesn't mean feathers.
So it's not. It's probably not vegan, but it's vegetarian.
It's vegetarian. Stew got Griffin grapes galore. Grapes grown in Griffin garden vineyards, known for their exquisite taste and the hint of freedom in every bite.
You got the best one.
Dottie pushes through it because she's probably eaten worse, and then a couple minutes afterwards, she gets up, runs into the forest, and throws up.
I'm right behind Dottie.
I'm gonna have a sugar high.
The roof are really good.
I'm gonna try to eat around the feathers as much as possible.
Just gonna keep popping them in, making a disgusting face, and just keep going.
Just straight
It's
olive
something.
oil.
Is it,
Does anybody want a grape? These are really good. And you kind of just
I catch it.
make a physical check.
Oh.
See if you can catch it.
I kind of wobble back. My tummy
It
hurts.
just hits you right in the forehead. You are able to kind of catch it down here, but it hits you splat in the forehead.
I kind of pull up my hand too. Yeah.
I'm pulling up my
Make a
hand.
physical check.
I was waiting for your instructions.
He's throwing it.
Oh, 12 out of 12.
He does it, and you just go, but it hits that dangly thing, and then
That little dangling thing that's swinging up back of my throat.
Okay.
The uvula, the
I swallow it, but it's really weird. It's like, oh. Or like you feel
Ooh,
it
it's
all
one of
the
them,
way
like,
down.
hurts.
Gonna be choking.
Yeah.
You're swallowing a grape whole.
I've swallowed a grape whole before.
Yeah, it's
That's
not
why I was trying
comfortable.
to.
These aren't massive grapes.
That's why I was like, because I've actually swallowed like a raisin whole once, and you feel it all the way going down your esophagus. That's what I feel. I'm like,
Only one that choked
A
on
grape
cereal
probably
as a
hurts
kid.
going down though.
yeah, it feels weird. It
Yeah.
feels.
Dottie
weird. I
lays
don't
down
like
on the ground. Just looks up at the
Alright.
sky.
I choked on a Cheerio
World
as a
spins.
kid.
So, as you all finish your meals, Stu pulls out his guitar.
Oh no.
Does anybody want a song?
I'm good, Stu. I'm about to go to bed. We've had a rough day. We know surviving
What?
dragons and all.
There was no dragon.
There was a dragon.
Why are you yelling?
Because I'm sorry, I'm traumatized because
By
I
a
almost.
figment of your imagination.
that we all had.
all
Yes.
collectively
Listen, you
hallucinate.
just have to remember, he's got the whole realm in his. Sorry, this is the only song I know. I'm still learning.
Oh, I can tell. I go.
We can
on.
make
He's got
our
the
own.
whole realm.
I bid everyone good night, and I go.
He's singing it as he's walking to his tent.
Oh my God! Stop that! I turn around. Stu, please stop following me.
He's going to his tent.
Oh.
I will say,
Oh God.
I was gonna say, I probably put him right next to Stu.
So at the window.
Not
like,
intentionally, but it happened.
It's like SpongeBob and Squidward.
I'm in my hammock and I'm just there trying to sleep.
SpongeBob.
They're in their get along camp.
Still. He's got the whole. As he's laying in his bed, he's falling.
I listen and I'm like. I just roll over and just try to go to sleep.
Okay. Is everybody going to sleep?
I'm gonna meditate
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
where I've seen that symbol before, or that familiar pattern.
Okay. Make a memory check.
I'm gonna do the dumb and try to meditate to see if I can reach out to someone like the headmaster suggested.
12.
Okay. You picture the symbol that you saw flying through the air, and you look down at your arm, and it is the same symbol.
I go and knock on Terrence. Ken.
Okay.
Doofus,
Yeah.
open up.
Oh, just open the door. It's not locked anymore.
I go ahead and open the door.
Okay.
What's up, sis?
I saw a pattern in the trees.
You could while being chased by a dragon.
And then
There was no dragon.
and I hold up my arm.
Taryn is on the other
You
side
saw
of his tent.
that out there.
It's as we were flying.
And this was in the where? What region did you see this in?
Would I know
Silverwood Forest, yeah.
the
I mean, you can't miss it. It's giant silver trees.
Silverwood Forest?
That can't be any kind of coincidence.
No.
We're gonna have to try to get the group to go there tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
I know one probably is not going to take much convincing.
As my face just turns beet red.
But-
How do we convince Looney?
Lineros, I'm sure we can get by intriguing Dottie. And then it's 4 against 2. So I'll count Stu since he's coming along. We'll just say it's probably something vitally important that we should check out. And I'll probably get Stu, and Lineros is just going to follow. Unless he wants to go fight that dragon.
True. Hurt.
Yes, it did, and I was not as bad as you. So, did you put your tent by hers?
As I turn around and walk out, as my face just turns bright ass red and walk.
We could join them. Somehow they glitched
Oh, yeah.
together. I have no idea how.
I am
Didn't
so
even
going to be
think
torturing
that
her
would
about that
work.
all this time. I shut the door that she lays probably open, and I try to go meditate to see who I can thinking back on what the headmaster said, I do want to try to see if, while I'm not at a temple, if they want to listen.
Okay. Go
I don't want-
ahead and make a memory check.
Okay. 11, 10 out of 12.
Okay. Okay. We'll do it this way. Roll me a d4 now.
Oh, it hit under my words. 2.
Okay. Now.
Oh, no.
Roll me. Roll me a d6. If it is a 6, that's a 1.
Okay. 3.
Okay. You close your eyes and you begin to focus and reach out to see what speaks back to you. And as you do that, you find yourself, as you open your eyes, you find yourself amongst the stars. And a celestial being holding a painter's palette approaches you.
Hello?
Hello. You beckoned. You reached out.
An old man headmaster said to help. I may not be able to, but maybe with guidance I could help.
Help with what?
I want to protect my sister better. And I can't fight magic as I am.
And they begin to, a paintbrush appears, and they begin to write. And that writing turns into a constellation that begins to glow. And they grab the entire constellation and hold it in their hand. This is your destiny. I am Stellaria, the cosmic artisan. Destiny is my domain. And you, young Terrence, have a great destiny. You are destined one day to rule, not over your own people, but rule nonetheless. Maybe one day far in the future, I do not know when destiny will take its hold of you, but destiny will leave its mark. And slams the constellation into your chest, and you feel a burning sensation as you kind of like rip through your clothing to look, and you see that same constellation burned into your skin like a scar. And all of a sudden, you wake up.
Not doing that again. Ow. Oh. Nope. Just gonna try to sleep now with that pain.
Okay. And then
Attempt.
just
Just
so
like-
you know, that is that is part of the Astra Verum, which are the Celestials. And again, that's Stellarion, the Cosmic Artisan.
Mm-hmm.
And the Astravarium, they believe the universe is a grand tapestry woven by celestial beings. Worship is typically directed towards the sun, moon, and stars, seen as the primary architects of destiny. Celestial events are considered divine messages guiding adherents in their directions, and followers believe in reincarnation, with each life representing a step towards celestial perfection.
Interesting. Definitely not what he was expecting.
Okay. So everybody sleeps for the night. Everybody gets a much needed rest. The Luminous Prince as well. And as the first light of dawn paints the sky in hues of pink and gold, you awaken to a magical scene. The meadow around you is bathed in the soft glow of the morning sun, casting long shadows from the towering trees of the Silverwood Forest. The air is crisp and infused with the refreshing scent of dew-kissed grass. Your Luminous Prince, having rested and recharged, stand ready with an eagerness to continue the journey. The sounds of nature awaken with you. The melodic chirping of songbirds, the rustle of leaves in the gentle breeze, and the distant murmur of a crystal clear stream weaving its way through the woodland. And yes, they do.
Okay.
As long as your imagination would have bathrooms in your tents, then yes.
Except for Lunaris.
Yeah, he has an outhouse.
Really? I do not have an outhouse.
What do you have?
So would mine start to change
I
now?
don't. We had indoor plumbing in the Whispering Coast.
Would my tent start to change now from that happening?
What was that?
Would my tent now start to change a little bit with that happening?
It's up
Or
to
at
you.
least on the inside?
It's up to you.
So I think you would let the roofs inside be painted with the night sky.
Yeah, if you wanted to, then that's up to you.
He'd feel that's a good way to honor.
Okay. All right. So, everybody ready to eat?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be checking her now and then. Make sure I wasn't screaming.
All right, Dottie, you're up first.
Alright. D4 is a 2.
Okay, and a D12.
That is an 11. Lots of 11s today.
Lunaris.
Alright, D4. That's a 2.
Okay.
D12 is a 1. Bad dice. No. Yours will be soon be overpopulated.
Sounds about right.
Tarrant.
It is 1.
Okay.
6.
Reroll.
9. 69.
Nice.
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 My favorite number.
No, wouldn't it be 96 because the inflation went up?
Wow.
You know what 6.9 is? A good thing ruined by a period.
Oh.
Aren't we supposed to be family friendly?
Who said that?
I don't know.
We are listed as explicit content on everything.
I know, that's true.
For a fucking reason.
There is a reason I don't let my kids watch this.
Yeah.
Tara Lee?
2
Okay.
and a 1.
Roll again.
7. I got 1 twice.
Roll again.
Oh my gosh. 10.
Okay.
So I was like, do I have to roll again?
No. You were just getting stuff that other people got. Tierney?
3.
Okay.
5.
Oh, I know this is going to end up in our cookbook. Ooh. 2. All right. So, Dottie,
Yeah.
you got Vortex Vanilla Velvet, smooth and velvety vanilla pudding, enhanced with a swirling essence of a magical vortex.
That's ending up in the
Mhm.
cookbook.
Yeah, I can
Oh yeah.
Dottie's having dessert for breakfast.
pretty much.
Hey, after having spoiled broccoli bites, I'm good. You know, I gotta get something good.
Do you need help?
No, I just gotta.
You got a lady technician to fix this.
Yeah, I'm having lighting issues. Sorry, guys.
Oh, we got it. Or not.
Okay. Anyways, sorry about that. We've rearranged our studio, so we still have to figure some stuff out. So I'm a little dark.
I think it's focusing on the lamp behind you.
Why I was off.
Yeah. That did not help at all.
Huh.
We'll see. If I go dark, I'm sorry. We will get it fixed.
Browse your look going dark.
Lunaros.
Yep.
You got unicorn udon noodles. Udon noodles made from grains grown in fields blessed by unicorns, promising a noodle dish with a touch of magic.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Any seasoning?
No.
Okay, just plain noodles it is.
Yes, just noodles. Terrence. You got a Sylvan Saffron Souffle. A light and fluffy souffle infused with saffron from enchanted forest, providing a touch of natural magic.
Will that go into the cookbook?
No.
Souffle.
Saffron's too expensive for that.
Yeah.
The saffron is fucking expensive.
Terribly. You get fungal fruit flan. A flan made with bizarre, otherworldly fruits that emit a faint glow.
Oh, boy.
Lovely.
Mushrooms. Weird psychedelic mushrooms.
Tierney. You get Stardust Sprinkle Popcorn. Popcorn coated with edible stardust, giving a celestial glow and a subtle hint of cosmic flavor. That's why I said that'll end up going in our cookbook.
Yep.
That's yeah.
So, wait, what was it again?
It's Stardust Sprinkle Popcorn.
Oh, okay.
Alright, and then Stu got Thunderstorm Truffle Tarts. Mini tarts filled with truffle-infused chocolate, capturing the electrifying essence of a distant thunderstorm.
You can definitely tell kids are eating this because none of this is healthy. This is all just like sweets and stuff.
Well, that would kill me.
And
I was
two of
about to
them
say,
are going to be
I don't know, that would
sugar
kill,
high.
that would kill Cade.
Okay, so each of you eat your delicious foods. Most of you.
Mine's just blah, but it's still fine.
I'm just eating this popcorn like,
Mine
and I'm holding it. so that
tastes
nobody can-
weird.
and
I look
I eat
over.
the pudding so
I
quick.
hold it over to Tara Lee to give her some, but I'm like holding it so that nobody else can get any.
Yeah, look over. Can I have some popcorn? Please.
I'm just seeing mine, just enjoying it.
I have, like,
My
Half the
noodles.
pudding hanging out of my mouth. If you would have asked 2 seconds earlier, I would have given you some of mine, but it's mine now.
It's fine. I just. Do I need a utensil for these noodles? Oh, I'm just picking them up. Okay.
Yeah.
What if you got half the pudding in my mouth?
Just.
And I
Yeah.
look over to Dottie. I'm like, I point, Dottie. I think you have a little spoon attached to the container.
I throw it to him.
It's like one of those.
It's like-
There's a spoon for your noodles.
No, it's like one of those wooden
Yes,
things
the
for the ice cream.
Yes,
For the ice
Yeah.
creams when we were kids.
I love those things.
So
Yeah.
you're just trying to eat noodles with this popsicle stick, basically, and they're just falling off.
Yeah, man. I just.
As Stu's just over here eating Pop-Tarts.
I'm enjoying mine.
Okay. So. Everybody ready to go?
No.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
I look
Ew.
up into the sky. I want to
Oh,
see if I see
okay.
anything in the sky flying, or listen for anything.
I
I looked at Tara.
actually call everyone to me.
I go over. To
Okay.
I'll walk over a little bit of pudding on my shirt.
I know we're trying to get somewhere, but we need to make a stop in the Silverwoods.
Isn't that where we're going?
I thought we were already
We
in
need-
Silverwoods.
We're
Us-
going to the
this-
Silverwood Forest.
A specific spot.
Where?
Where?
Okay.
My sister's about the one that's gonna be able to guide us because she's the one that saw it, but it's gonna be very important if we go here.
Okay.
I just hold up my arm.
What's
It
that?
retains to this.
Oh, I didn't know
Okay.
that tattoo. That's a pretty sick tattoo.
I
Her weapon comes out of it.
I was a baby.
Wait, a weapon comes out of it?
I
Mm-hmm.
attempt to call the weapon and
I duck.
Yeah, I step back.
Make either a thrown weapons check or...
I make sure I turn away from everybody.
Stu, duck.
Where?
No. Get lower to the ground, or you're gonna get hit in the head.
You. Oh. Wow. That's pretty cool.
And then
Right?
I put it back.
Oh. That looks like a.
She's had a weapon in her since she was a baby. Can you imagine if that accidentally came out when she was a baby?
I mean, we've all kind of had weapons inside of us since we were babies.
Well, yeah, but not like a
And
knife.
He turns into this bat.
Not Batman.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm not Batman.
Stu, I actually had a question.
What?
So, with me being a Stellari, does that mean my parents were too?
Well, typically, at least one of your parents has to be. If both of your parents are Vales, then
Word.
you have a better chance that every child will be one. If only one parent is one, then it can skip a child. And then if your parents are two different types of Vales, then you have a chance of each different child being a different Vale.
Oh.
So
Is there some...
your parents could have both been Stellari.
Is there a place I could go to try to find out, like, who they were? I don't really remember them.
Well, the library has, like, or the school has, like, a repository that we could possibly check. But I can help you try and find them.
Thank you.
So let's try not to get eaten by a fake dragon.
It was real. As I mount.
Stu, I almost peed myself. It was very real.
Oh,
Our little bladders, you know.
Almost? I did.
Is that what that smells?
I peed before we left, so.
Took a shower.
Did you wash your clothes?
I changed. As I, like, sniffed my shirt. Making sure it's clean.
These were on my bedroom floor.
Well, the only one that would know if Tierney's messy or not is Taralee and Taryn.
So you're saying Taralee would know if your clothes were on your bedroom floor?
Dormitory, asshole!
We share bunks.
We share a bunk. Different beds.
But not right now. You guys are in separate tents, supposedly.
Okay.
Wouldn't you like to know?
No, we wouldn't.
No. My brother never wants to know that.
Okay, so as we take to the air once more, we're going to take a break. We will be right back, everybody. Please don't go anywhere. All right. So I think we got the lighting issue semi-fixed. We'll see. We are going to be adding new lighting to the studio, so once all of that's in, everything will look so much better. All right. So, as all of you, Stu included, takes to the air once more. The silverwood forest unfolds beneath you like a living tapestry. Towering trees with leaves that shimmer in various shades of silver and green stretch out in all directions. The lumisprints in their natural element guide the way with trails of faint iridescent light. Everybody make an observation check. Oh, Stu is a natural. Dottie.
7 out of 12.
Luneros.
5 out of 12.
Terrence.
3 out of 12.
Terrily. Remember, you're muted.
8 out of 10.
Tyranny.
6 out of 12.
And Stu got a 12 out of 12.
Am I the only one that failed?
No.
No.
Failure.
You are no one's in a position to judge me about failing
I
a roll.
literally created this so nobody would fail.
Okay.
We can all see that.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
Yes, well, we can.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, shit.
Wrong way. PG-13 my ass.
Yeah.
Kiss my ass.
So, below, you catch glimpses of woodland creatures going about their morning routines. A family of deer grazes peacefully, and a playful group of sprites dances in the dappled sunlight. The air is infused with the sweet fragrance of blooming flowers, and the distant melody of a hidden waterfall adds a soothing undertone to the symphony of nature. As you all pull up on the range and you soar higher, you break through the canopy and witness the vastness of Silverwood from above. The forest seems to stretch endlessly, and glimpses of ancient ruins and mystical clearings hint at the untold secrets that lie within. You are able to find a patch of moss just outside of Moonshadow Keep where you're supposed to go. And the lumisprints descend gracefully. The air here is imbued with a sense of ancient magic, and the Silverwood Forest stands as a silent guardian around the perimeter of the keep. Everybody make another observation check as you check out Moonshadow Keep from the outside.
Oh.
Dottie.
Crit fail.
Okay, you go blind. Luna.
I got a crit fail too. I got a 1.
You go blind.
Ah!
In real
Man!
life.
We walk into each other.
Yeah. Wow. That's what
Uh,
you're going.
Tarrant.
11 out of 12.
Terrily.
10 out of 10.
Tierney.
4 out of 12.
And Stu got 7 out of 12. It's the glasses. It's the Coke bottles. Literal Coke bottles.
I didn't know Coke was a thing in this world. No, I guess it is now.
The white stuff.
Oh.
Why do you think Stu is the way he is?
Oh, God.
So, Moonshadow Keep itself is an architectural marvel blending seamlessly with the natural surroundings. Towering spires made of silver wood reach for the sky, their tips catching the sunlight and casting a dazzling array of colors. The keep's walls are adorned with intricate elven carvings depicting tales of old and honoring the forest's history. As you step onto the forest floor, the air seems to hum with the energy of the enchanted realm. The Lumisprints, sensing the proximity of Lady Alara Moonshade, who you were supposed to speak with, they emit a gentle glow, leading the way towards the grand entrance of Moonshadow Keep. The gateway, adorned with ethereal vines and shimmering runes, stands open as if welcoming those with noble intentions. The sounds of forest creatures intermingle with distant melodies of elfin music, creating a harmonious atmosphere. You can leave your mounts at the stables just outside of the city gates. They will be protected.
Okay.
Kind of can't bring these mounts into here.
Okay.
So, everybody leaving your mounts?
Yep.
Yep.
I dismount. I tie up Jean-Luc. I give him a nice little pat, and
Yeah, I'll tie him up.
Okay. As you make your way inside, the bustling streets of Moonshadow Keep are alive with the vibrant energy of elven life. Towering silverwood trees line the avenues, their branches interwoven to create a natural canopy that filters the sunlight into a gentle, dappled glow. Elven architecture, a harmonious blend of nature and craftsmanship, graces every building, giving the impression that the city itself is an extension of the forest. And I would say everybody but Dottie, Stu, and Luneros, because even though you're an elf, you are not a city elf or a wood elf. So you're not used to structures made like this. You're used to the fishing structures that were made by humans. So this is grand masterpieces that you're seeing your culture for the first time, really.
Yeah.
And Dottie and Stu are seeing elven structures for the first time. This is, especially for people that are so small, these things tower well over. The air is infused with the sweet scent of blossoming moonflowers, their delicate petals opening to the touch of the morning sun. Elves adorned in flowing garments of ethereal fabrics move gracefully through the streets, engaged in animated conversations or pursuing their daily tasks. Stalls brim with wares crafted from materials only found in the Silverwood Forest. Iridescent crystals, luminescent moss, enchanted trinkets. Sounds of laughter and elven songs create a melodic backdrop to the lively marketplace.
This is amazing, everyone.
Now, there are numerous shops if you do
Okay.
wish to visit the shops.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I say potions and
DM, would my character have been here before, considering her background?
Not you, but your parents, yes. A lot of stuff having to do with trade between elven cities, and even yourselves, even though you're not a large city, you're more of a village. You would have done some trade with places like this. I wouldn't say you know it.
Okay.
You know it in and out, and you've never been here, but you've heard of this place. Yes.
Okay.
So if you guys would like, you can just kind of walk down the streets and see what you see. There's not really a map. Of this place.
I kind of
Yeah.
keep my eye out for like bookstores or heck any like humane or humane animal traders. See what kind of beast they sell.
Okay.
I'm looking for a potion shop with rations.
Okay. So,
I want to look for like a church or something, like some kind of like temple.
okay. As you're walking, as all of you are walking, you do find the first place is called Celestial Curiosities. This celestial-themed emporium boasts a mural ceiling adorned with constellations that softly glow in the dark. Shelves hold cosmic artifacts, and the scent of lunar herbs fills the air. Inside, you see a middle-aged elf with silver hair and starry eyes, dressed in flowing celestial robes.
I go inside.
I'm
I'll follow.
going in as I keep my head kind of tucked down.
Okay.
I'm gonna just follow them,
Okay.
doing the same thing.
I'm following.
Tarrant.
Alright, so inside you see various trinkets and gems. There is lunar trinkets, and there's little like note cards that tell you what everything does. These lunar trinkets are small charms infused with the moonlight, and they're believed to bring good fortune. There are starlight gems, which are gems that capture and reflect ambient light, illuminating dark places. There is an astronomer's guide, a detailed star map that aids in celestial navigation. There are moonlit crystals. They are touch-activated crystals that emit a soft, calming glow when held. There's a stellar compass, a magical compass that always points towards the North Star. And then cosmic elixirs, potions said to enhance one's connection to celestial energies. And each have
I'm going to- I would actually go straight to the star map
Okay. The astronomer's guide.
after last night's encounter. Yeah.
Okay. And funny enough, it costs 15 stars for the star map.
Oh my god.
These things are not easy to do, and not many people venture into space.
Yeah, that is true.
I look to see if the starlight, because we're known to go into dark spaces.
Yeah, so starlight gems, those cost 8 stars.
Did it not save? Oh my
just kinda
freaking
slowly
goodness.
put it back and-
This place is not
Oh,
cheap.
wow.
These are magical items.
Yeah, everything's expensive here.
The cheapest thing is 3 stars, which are the lunar trinkets. That cosmic elixir
God.
is 30 stars apiece.
So my stuff did not
If
save
we
on
all
my
put our
sheet.
allowances together, we might be able to get one of them.
Did you not write it down in your journal?
I thought I did.
I only have 2 stars.
I have 6.
I have 8.
I haven't used any of mine.
I have 7.
I look up. Excuse me, is there anything on sale? Like cheap for people that don't have a whole bunch of money but want
Crap,
to get
I didn't say.
Student-
I'll write it down.
You see, we are students from the academy.
I don't really do discounts. While I welcome students, I don't have anything that's discounted. You see, all of these things take a lot of time for me to put together. I put it all together myself. I travel and create the star maps. I infuse the lunar trinkets, which can only be infused when all 3 moons are full moons.
Oh,
So it
That's
takes a lot of
rare.
work.
yeah.
Well, we
Okay.
understand.
Thanks anyway. It seems really cool in here. I like stars and stuff, so
Well, if you do come across some money, do come back.
Of course.
okay.
I kind of just meander over. to the exit where you
One
can go.
question.
Yes.
Do you know of an Alara Moonshade?
Oh, yes. Alara is the, I guess for lack of a better word, she is the mayor of our town. She tends to keep to the Moonbeam archives. So that's a little bit deeper into the city. You do have to go through all the shops. And
Okay.
various things, but towards the end, near the palace, that is where you'll find Alara.
All right. Thank you.
Much appreciated.
You're welcome.
Put the star map back.
Okay. So you all head out, and then a few minutes later, you see Stu walk out, his arms full.
Well, what did you get?
Wow.
And he says, "Alright, I have 2 lunar trinkets, a starlight gem, an astronomer's guide. I have 2 moonlit crystals. I have a stellar compass, and I have enough cosmic elixirs for all of us."
Thank you. How did you afford that?
Stu, thank you so much.
My parents are rich.
Okay.
Oh.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Okay.
My parents are my family are the ones that created our currency.
Oh.
I heard the pin drop.
His family created money, guys.
Yeah, his family, when they were, so, actually, I'll let him tell you. And he's handing stuff out to all of you guys. So, who would there's 3 lunar trinkets.
I'll take a lunar trinket.
Okay.
Is that what the moonlight charms are?
These are believed to bring good fortune.
Yeah, that's what I want. One of those, if
Okay.
possible.
So you take one, there's one more left. Basically, this will let you re-roll. Okay, there you go. You take the 3rd one.
Okay, so it gives me a chance. Is it just a one-time use?
It's a one-time use, yes. It will shatter upon use. There are 2 starlight gems, which illuminate dark spaces. So you can take one. Who wants the other one? Okay. You have a starlight gem then. He saw you with the astronomer's guide, Terrence, so he's going to hand you the astronomer's guide.
Okay.
It is a leather scroll, basically. There are 2 moonlit crystals.
Oh, take one.
Okay. They give a soft, calming presence. So there's one more.
I should go to you, honey, because, well, I can't say too much. That's metagame.
Or Stu will hold on to it. Because it can also be handed around.
Cool.
Then he's going to hold on to the stellar compass. And then he's going to hand each one of you a cosmic elixir.
Okay. Now, what did those ones do again?
They enhance a connection to celestial energies. So, for you, they would, if you take it before a battle, it would give you advantage on all of your spells because of your...
Okay. Awesome.
The rest of you don't know how it would affect you. And as he's speaking, as he hands it out, a history long before we existed, when my grandparents were young, gold, silver, platinum, it started to disappear. It lost its value, the markets crashed, and copper was just as good as a gold. So there was really no value in these, and my family decided to try and find an alternative revenue source, and they used the last of their money before it was worthless to buy mines. And these were special mines that had all the tinks and stars and everything in them, and they decided that with it being stones, that stones could not deflate in value, and because they're naturally occurring. So they created these and forged them and taught everybody how to use them, and so yeah, I mean, I kind of have a somewhat unlimited supply of money because my family
Oh.
does it.
Okay then.
Well, thank you. It's very nice of you to use it to get us stuff
And he
now and
he
then.
like
It's very.
it's no problem. And you see he kind of ties up a coin purse, and it's like this big, and it is just
Wow.
filled, and like
That's the most money I've ever seen in my
like
entire life.
thousands of stars. Yeah, he's really rich.
It's like Richie Rich.
He makes Elon Musk look broke.
Oh
Yeah,
Damn.
but he doesn't dress like it. He doesn't go spend
Modest,
his
yeah.
money on all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, should we keep going?
God. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And he
Yes.
pitter patters. The next you see is called the Lunar Emporium. It's a quaint shop with a silvery sheen adorned with luminescent crystals that cast a soft glow. Inside, you see a wise old elf with a long, flowing beard made of silver threads. There we go, man. There we walking by.
Yeah.
I'll
We'll
go
check it
in.
out. Might as well.
Inside, you find a lot of vials. One set of vials is called Moonshadow Elixirs. These are small vials containing a refreshing elixir. Drinking it grants temporary night vision. Next, there's Stardust Perfume. This is a fragrant perfume made from rare flowers found in the Silverwood Forest. It enhances your ability to speak to someone for a short duration. Then there are Astral Trinkets. These are small enchanted trinkets that emit a gentle glow. They're basically nightlights that you can set anywhere. And then there is Celestial Tea. It's a variety of herbal teas with calming properties. Drinking them provides a brief mental clarity boost. So you would get, after you drink it, for a short amount of time, you would get advantage on any memory checks. And then there is one special item that is in a case, and this is a lunar crystal amulet. It's an intricately crafted amulet with a lunar crystal at its center. When worn, it grants a slight boost to magical resistance. And then in his store, there is a discount bin. There is a set of glimmering pendants in there that are individually just kind of thrown in there. They're simple but elegant pendants infused with glimmer steel. They subtly reflect moonlight. So these are infused with glims, with money. But the cheapest money. So the Moonshadow Elixirs are 5 glims. Stardust Perfume is 3 glims. Astral Trinkets are 2. Celestial Tea is 1 glim per pouch. Then that Lunar Crystal Amulet is 10 glims, and then the Glimmering Pendants is a Rium.
You said how much was the elixir?
5 glims.
Okay.
But before you, would you guys like a loan?
Stu, we couldn't ask that of you.
Well, I'm kind of offering it. Listen, so I'm not just this is... I'm not just being friendly, it's a business transaction. If I give you a loan, you will give me 10% of anything we get on this adventure, money-wise. And until you pay off the debt with interest.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
I'm good.
Does anybody else want a loan?
No, thank you.
I'm gonna hold off for now, but you know you're gonna get stuff for coming with us, right? We're not just not gonna give you anything.
Oh, I know, but I'm trying to help you guys.
I'm good for now.
I go to the bargain bin and kind of like look for necklace.
GM, how much was that tea again?
For 1 pouch of tea, it is 1 glim.
I take 3.
Okay, so mark off 3 glims, and you're able to grab them yourself and give him the glims.
And I will also take one of the tea pouches.
Okay, so you want a glimmering pendant and a tea. So that is 1 ram and 1 glim.
I'm looking at that amulet. That, what did you say that did?
Lunar crystal amulet. It's an intricately crafted amulet with a lunar crystal at its center. When worn, it grants a slight boost to magical resistance. So basically, any magic that you do to protect yourself will be done at advantage as long as you're wearing that.
Okay, so that'll help like my nebula cloak. Okay. I'll get that. I'll spend the Ram to get that.
Okay.
Oh,
Or-
I was
yeah,
going
the
to the
ram.
bargain bin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's 10 glims for that amulet.
Okay.
Yeah, the bargain bin is 1 ram. So the lunar crystal amulet's 10 glims. There's only 1 of those, so you can take that, get rid of 10 glims.
Okay.
Anybody else? No. Okay. It's a pleasure doing business with you.
Thank you, sir.
You all stay safe.
Thank you.
And stay in school.
Thank
Of
you.
course.
Wait, shouldn't you be in school?
We are on school field trip.
Well, where's your chaperone?
Down the road. Goodbye. As I rush everybody out, there's like, go.
Our headmaster sent us here, sir, just to clarify.
Go. I keep going to Tiernan.
And then I leave.
I'm already out of the
I
shop.
said Tiernan.
No, you said Tierney.
No, I said Tiernan.
So,
I mean, it would fit because you couldn't tell us apart anyways.
the next shop you see is the Stellar Smithy. This is a forge nestled within the boughs of a massive tree. The Stellar Smithy emits a warm, welcoming glow. You see a burly dwarf with a braided silver beard. And this forge specializes in crafting weapons infused with celestial energies. And as you guys approach, he looks to the 2 non-magic users. Remember, the loan offer still stands. Because this place... it's not super expensive, but... this stuff's pretty cool. So, inside, you see lunar blades. These are well-balanced swords with blades forged from glimmer steel. They glow faintly, dealing extra damage during the night. Those cost 8 glims. Then there are Ethereum arrowheads. Arrowheads made from Ethereum for enhanced penetration and magical damage. It's 5 glims per dozen. Really? PG-13.
I didn't say anything.
There are starlight shields. Shields adorned with luminescent crystals. They grant a bonus to defense against magical attacks. Those are worth 12 glims. Then there's Moonfire ammunition. ammunition enchanted to burst into moonfire upon impact, illuminating the area. This is the first time most of you are seeing... Actually, the only person that would have seen some type of thing for a firearm would be Terralee, because of their royal connections. So this for you guys is the first you're seeing of ammunition instead of... So this means that somewhere guns can be made, some type of guns. Those are 3 glims per bundle. There is a special item called a Stellar Hammer. It's a mighty war hammer crafted from Starforge bits. Infused with the power of falling stars, it deals extra damage on critical hits.
How much is that?
15 glims.
I go to Stu and...
Hold on, there is a discount bin.
Oh!
Luminary whetstones. Magical whetstones that sharpen blades with the essence of moonlight for 2 reams. So anyways, you go to Stu.
And I'm just kind of head down, Jake, like Stu.
I told you.
Yeah,
Wait, I thought the Tink was the lowest, then Glims, then Rams, then Stars.
It is.
I go to Stu like Stu.
Oh.
I would very much like that hammer.
You guys have not hit the cheap stores yet. You're still in the expensive stores. You're uptown. You haven't
Oh, okay.
You haven't made it to the hood yet.
I just realized how prideful Tarrant is.
I go to Stu and like Stu. Could I borrow 15 glims to get that hammer, please?
Oh, yeah. Sure. So here's my loan agreements, and he pulls out a parchment. I just need you to sign right here. Don't worry about the fine print.
I look at the fine print.
It doesn't say anything.
No secret little weird paragraphs.
I own your soul.
Wow. I look at it. There's nothing there, obviously, just fine. And I sign it, and I'm asked, "Thank you, my friend. I promise you'll get 10% of whatever we find."
Until that 15 glims is
Of
paid.
your portion.
Of your portion.
Yeah, yes, of course.
And then he takes it, signs his, rolls it up, sticks it in his bag, and then opens up the bag, and you can see inside, and it is just filled to the brim, and he just goes, glims. Sorry, I have too many stars. And he starts
Can't
grabbing
relate.
and hands you 15 glims.
Thank you.
And he
I go over to the dwarf, and I was like, "Sir, I would very much like the warhammer, please." And hold up the 15 glims.
Aye, finally somebody that wants the Stellar Hammer. And he goes up to the wall, pulls it off, and it's like, it's heavy. And are you sure you can handle this?
Yes.
And eventually it just kind of lightens as it adjusts to you.
Yeah.
I'll take my money.
I give him glims.
Can I help you all with anything else?
No, thank you.
No,
thank you.
I use magic. Thank you. Get those, and I point to the guns. They look cool.
Oh, thank
I'd
you.
probably use those if I didn't have magic.
Just
I-
really-
I wish I would have created them. I wouldn't be stuck here. But,
Who created them? Do you know?
yeah, about 50 to 75 years ago, there was this, nobody knows where she came from, but, she just appeared, and she was a master at creating stuff. She created these guns, and she just, oh, her name was Charlie. And she, well, I actually have a mini statue of her here that I forged myself. She's one of my heroes.
Oh, wow.
Like a bronze statue of Charlie in full gear. Which, of course, none of you have any idea who this is.
She's pretty.
Yeah, so she's the reason for most of the stuff that you see here, all the flying ships and the guns and all the technology. She apparently was the one that found Austrium and created everything with Austrium, so we can thank the arcanic movement to Charlie. So he puts the statue back.
GM, what was the name of that? The
Stellar Hammer.
Stellar Hammer.
Yep. Deals extra damage on critical hits. Okay. As you all move on to the last store. I'm sorry, second to last store. There is the Aether Arcana, a mystical emporium adorned with swirling blue and silver banners. The Aether Arcana is a haven for those seeking magical trinkets and artifacts. Inside you see a scholarly-looking gnome with spectacles perched on his nose like this, sitting there. Inside there are moonstone amulets. They are amulets embedded with moonstones that enhance magical abilities for a short time. Astral crystals, which are glowing crystals that can be attuned to different magical energies for various effects. Celestial ink, which is magical ink that enhances the potency of spell scrolls when used for inscription. And then there are Dreamcatcher talismans. Talismans that provide protection against night terrors and psychic intrusions.
How much is that?
There is a special item, an eclipsed mirror. A handheld mirror that grants glimpses into other realms during the lunar eclipse. And then there is a discount bin with lunar candles. There's candles that burn with a soothing lunar glow, creating a calming atmosphere.
How much are the dream catchers?
4 glims.
I'll take a candle.
Stu's about the mega living.
Oh no, I have the glims.
You want one of the lunar candles?
Yeah, how much is that?
There are 2 of them, and it's 5 tinks per pair.
I'll take 2 pairs.
Okay, so 10 tinks.
Okay.
I go up and show him the dream catcher and hand him the 4
Okay,
glims.
4 glims. Anybody else?
So far, I'm just happy with my big old hefty hammer.
Okay. Alright, then we move on to the last one. This is the Moonlit Mysteries. Nestled between ancient silver trees, Moonlit Mysteries is a dimly lit shop with shelves filled with dusty tomes and mysterious artifacts. The proprietor is a wizened elf with a long gray beard and affinity for ancient lore. He is an elf with a beard. In it, you see enchanted tomes, books filled with forgotten spells and magical knowledge. Not high spells, not massive spells. There is a stellar compass. This is a navigational tool that points towards significant celestial events. There is moonflower elixirs, which are elixirs crafted from rare moonflowers offering visions and insight. and there's lunar rune sets. A set of runes imbued with lunar magic for divination purposes. There is one special item in a case called the Astral Lantern. It's a lantern that, when lit, reveals hidden celestial patterns and messages in the night sky. And then in the discount bin are Stardust pouches. Small pouches containing stardust that enhances the vividness of dreams.
I would like to approach the shopkeeper and ask if he has any tomes that are about ancient history, mythical creatures, or just any, like, a general knowledge book about the various fauna of the Acanthia. Something that's more than just the... Huh? Acanthia. Acanthia, sorry. Something that's more than just the standard textbooks that I already have.
Oh, let me see what I have.
Thank you, Sad.
And he grabs a cane, walks over to a bookshelf,
Kind of follow behind him.
and begins looking, like uses the cane to point. He's really shaky. Let's see here. Oh, this will do. And he takes the cane and the book begins to fall, and he grabs it. Kind of goes back over to the counter, plops it down, and kind of wipes some dust off of it. This here is the Tome of Magical Creatures. This will tell you where every creature is in Acanthia that's been recorded. And and he kind of looks at you. You're a beast tamer.
I kind of look up. Yes, monsieur, I am. I hope to be a bet.
You carry a whip. It's not hard to figure out. You're one of two things.
Don't even want to know what the other one is, but okay, yes.
I want to know what the other one is.
Out of character?
Or in character. In my time.
Yes.
Oh God.
Your answer is yes.
I visited the future and there was a song. Whips and chains excite me. From
No.
Rihanna girl.
Okay, anyway, thank you. Yes, I am a beast tamer. So I look at the book and I look it over and I'm pretty excited about it. And I look at it and I'm like, so...
There is a lot of things you've never even heard of in there. Something that you will have to sit down and research. Basically, take this with a map and start marking off these places. It's going to take you months, if not years, to mark all of these. The book's about this thick.
I kind of look at them like, how much?
I'll just do it for an enchanted tome, so that's 3 reams.
3 reams. I look into my my pouch. I count out 3. Okay. I pull out 3 reams and I place it on the. Here you go.
Thank you, son.
And
Does anybody else need any help?
Are we allowed to look on our own, or do we have to have you grab them?
Oh, you can look if there's something specific you're looking for.
Out of character, I'm not going to ask him about Veilmorths, but I'm looking to see if he has anything about them. Specifically the ones that we are. I think we encompass all of them, including Stu, don't we?
No, you do not.
No?
You do
Okay,
not.
so specifically...
There is one that is missing.
Okay. So I'm going to look for a book on Veilmorphs as a whole. And then I want to see if I can find any information about that moon god that Stu told me to look for around.
Okay, I will say you can find books on both. They would be 3 reams each.
Okay.
Oh, so you find what
see.
you're looking for.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you want me to
I got
wrap up the books?
I'm gonna look at my bag and see if they'll fit. Does it keep them from like getting folded up and stuff?
I just put paper over the books. It'll keep it from getting tarnished.
Okay.
And he starts wrapping up the books and kind of looking at each book that you got and hands them both back to you and just kind of looks at all of you curiously without saying a word.
Do we notice his...
Oh, yeah. He's being obvious about his gazes.
Is
Can I tell? Is it's just curiosity? It's not like disdain or anything.
No, it's not disdain.
Okay.
This is a very old man, even in elf terms. He's probably almost 300 years old.
I look at him and I'm like,
wow.
Is there a problem, monsieur?
No. How old are you guys?
I kind of tucked, like, was short, like, my arm still kind of showing. I tucked the hair behind my arm.
I'm 15.
I'm 14. But we're allowed to be here. Our
That's
adult
why I
knows.
asked. I don't really care about that. So that
Why?
means it's all happened to you already.
What do you mean?
The change.
What change?
Dottie starts to get scared because she knows that people don't like her. Like,
Boy, I am 300 years old. I know you're all fails.
I get little...
I
my
look around and make
spikes.
sure there's nobody else in the...
There's nobody else here. And he, as you all kind of are like getting ready to back away, and it's been a long time. He changes, and you see him change into a figure with golden skin that seems to subtly radiate sunlight. His irises look like miniature suns. He is a Hellion.
Oh.
Told you. Actually, there's two that you guys haven't seen. So Hellion was one of them, and you have not seen the
Skinwalker, I think.
Viralize.
I'm a viral.
No, sorry, not the Viralize. The
Siltwalker.
Siltwalkers.
Yes, still walkers.
I kind of... I went into my form.
And as he talks, that old voice goes away.
Seeing Linares turn into the Luparian, I immediately turn into the Stellaria and hide behind Terrily.
Ah, a Luparian. His voice like echoes with like this warm radiance. Like he's literally like beams of sun almost come out of his mouth, and you can feel the warmth.
I've never seen your kind.
A Stellari.
I'm like staying away from Linares.
Me
I'm,
too. And I changed with
Kind
her.
of peek around.
Stellari as well.
I thought maybe the moon god had something to do with us. Stellari, at least.
These books will help, but be careful. I suggest only looking at your school for answers. But even be careful there, because not everybody there is like us. And he changes back.
Yeah, I changed.
seeing Linares change back, I turn back into. I change back.
And I look at Tierney. I'm like, I'm not going to hurt you. You know that.
Can I help you guys with anything else?
I have a question.
No.
I looked at the shopkeeper. While we were traveling here, we were attacked by a dragon. I know. It sounds insane. They've been extinct, but nevertheless, a red dragon attacked us.
I tried to tell him that dragons are extinct, but none of them are listening. It's true. Dragons are extinct, but I heard rumors that someone found an egg and controls it.
Huh.
It's a red dragon.
So I'm gonna try and press further. Sir, we do you know who controls this red dragon?
I do not. I've just heard stories.
Do you know what are they weak against anything? Are they weak against ice or water or anything?
Dragons haven't existed for 100 years. I remember the time of dragons. It was a glorious time. You're all kind of like, these are dragons. The time of the dragonflyers.
Dragonflyers?
Yes, there was groups of us throughout Acanthia that trained to ride the dragons. We stood on the dragons as they flew. We were...
We?
Yes,
As in you were one?
Yes, I was. And he pulls out basically a shadow box and sets it on the desk, and you see medals and all of this. Like, think of like the amount of medals a active duty 4-star would have.
Damn.
This guy has everything you can think of, and one of those are, instead of like normal jump wings, they're dragon wings.
Sir, I don't mean to badger you, but where do dragons come from? Where did they come from?
Nobody knows. They believe that they've been here since the beginning of time, before any of us existed. And eventually we grew too powerful, and we took them over. Some of us created bonds with them, and unfortunately others killed them to take from them. Mine was taken from me.
I'm sorry.
And he holds down his shirt, and there's a large scar running down his chest. They forced him away from me, and just wanted him for his eyes.
Ugh.
Is there a way to... So, it was trying to eat our Loomis sprints, and we had to kind of keep flying away, and we had to, like, it was trying to eat us, so it like, ran into something. Is there a way that we can get it to go away from us that doesn't hurt it?
Yes.
I had to blind it for a little bit, but I didn't want to hurt it.
He is the key. All of us that rode the dragons we rolled these tables first. If the rumors are true, dragons may be coming back, and that may not be a good thing.
I just kind of rub where the talon in.
Are the dragons bad now?
Do you how would you, if you were a
They're
dragon,
probably
how would you
angry.
feel if coming back and all your kin was killed for their eyeballs?
I mean, I'd be mad too, but
Very German eyeballs.
Yeah.
Eyeballs.
the eyeballs.
The eyeballs.
I channeled my the French German. I looked at the shopkeeper. One last question, Monsieur. Do you set
My name's Alar.
Ela?
A-E-L-A-R.
A-E-L.
A-R. Alar.
Do
And what
you
was the
have
shopkeeper?
any?
Or, what was the shop called?
Aether
Movement
Arcana.
Mysteries.
Oh, was this Movement Mysteries?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at Alar and I asked him humbly, "Sir, if you sell or have any information on dragons, I would be eternally grateful if I could acquire them. Name your price, and I will do my best to beat it."
Well, he's taking more of a loan from Stu.
Yep.
I created a Dracopedia. And he goes to the back and grabs this book and opens it up, and there's sketches and maps of where dragons used to be, everything about every dragon ever to be in existence.
May I acquire this, please?
25 stars.
He hands it to you. If the dragons are returning, you and you alone will save them.
Of course.
You will be a dragonfly. And with that, he turns around and he walks away to the back.
I'm just holding the Dragonpedia journal, and I'm looking at the others. I'm like, so should we
Okay,
going
let's
to
go.
Yes. I just
Let's go, future
Tuck
dragon
back.
flyer.
Okay, back.
I hand
Yeah,
it to
put it in the bags.
Taryn and say, Taryn, could you please put this in my pack securely, please?
I quickly securely and close it up so no one can see it.
So
Yeah, mine.
the next shops, if you wish, you can stop at them. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But the next are all restaurants. Now you don't have to go into all of them. I can tell you what ones are there, and you can tell me if you guys want to stop if you want.
About lunchtime? Or
Yeah, I mean, you have time if you want. You guys weren't in the shops long.
Yeah.
So the first one is called Twilight Tea House. The next one is the Nebula Noshery. There is Comfort Creations, which is more like a family cozy restaurant. Glowing Goodies, like sweet treats. Then there's Fusion Fare, which fuses different flavors together. Then there is the Enchanted Espresso Enclave. There is Celestial Savories Bistro. There is the Cosmic Curry Cart. It's like a little cart with curry.
Ooh,
Then there's Nebula Nectar Smoothie Stand.
curry is good.
And the
Curry is good.
Galactic Grain Bakery. Starlit Sips Tap House.
I'll go to the tap house.
Remember,
Don't
you
think
have
we're
to
old
be
enough for
present
that.
kids.
Okay.
Yeah, you are kids. I mean, drinking. There is no age for drinking.
I go to the espresso.
Enchanted Espresso Enclave.
Of course, you would find the fantasy version
So
of Starbucks.
This is like...
Are we splitting up again?
That's what this is.
Oh,
If you guys want to split, you can.
I'm going to the Savory Bistro, which I'm assuming has like nice.
I'm following Tyranny first.
Okay.
I'll go to
So,
the bistro.
Tucked away among the moonlit canopies off to the back of the city, the Enchanted Espresso Enclave is a cozy and ethereal coffee haven, offering a retreat from the bustling energy of the city below. The aroma of freshly brewed magical beans wafts through the air, inviting visitors to indulge in the enchanting world of caffeine delights. Inside, you do see the owners, Helena and Magnus. They are a couple with a shared passion for the art of brewing. Helena has silver flowing hair, an inviting smile, and Magnus is the meticulous barista with a hat on and apron. And they, as you walk in, they greet you. Sup, dudes?
Of course.
What? Welcome to the Enchanted Espresso Enclave. Here's a menu. And hands you a menu.
It's like Bill and Ted just open up.
Sup, dudes? So the menu has a moonlit macchiato, which is a velvety espresso with a touch of moonlit cream. There is the Stardust Cappuccino, a rich blend of espresso, steamed milk, and stardust-infused foam. Galaxy Cold Brew, slow-steeped magical beans served over ice. There is the Aurora Affogato, a decadent dessert-like treat featuring a scoop of moonberry ice cream drenched in a shot of espresso, adorned with stardust sprinkles. These are all going in the cookbook.
I was about
Yes,
to say,
they
I'm like,
Celestial Chai Latte, a warming blend of aromatic spices and enchanted tea, perfectly balanced with steamed milk and a hint of lunar sweetness. And each one has prices next to it.
I'm gonna do the cold brew.
Remember, these are Starbucks prices. The cold brew is 9 glims.
it's Starbucks prices.
And these are like almost like Seattle hippies.
So why do you think I try and drive past the Starbucks as fast as possible?
9
I kind of
glims.
look and see what the cheapest thing is.
The Moonlit Macchiato, it's 5 glims.
I kind of looked at Tara and like, I kind of shake my head and hand the menu back and walk out.
That's alright, dude. You're totally righteous. It's my inner.
Okay,
It's totally gnarly, dude. Oh, God. Alright, do you guys want to go somewhere else?
I want to try and find the cheapest thing.
Comfort Creations is going to be fairly cheap because it's like home comfort food. Nebula Nostree has some cheaper stuff. They're still glims, but lower level of glims. Comfort Creation has one thing is worth tinks. A few things are worth rims, but they're like family. Some of them are family style. There is one thing that is worth stars. It's a dessert. Other than that, glims. Celestial Savior's Bistro, glims. Heavy glims. That's like high-end, like seafood.
I'll
Like the
go to
bistro that we're at? Oh, crap.
I'll go to the
Okay, so
comfort food one.
Let's see, Comfort Creations. It exudes a warmth and familiarity. The cozy restaurant, adorned with wooden furnishings and soft candlelight, aims to provide a comforting respite for both locals and travelers seeking a taste of home. As you walk in, there is two halflings, Milo and Sarah Appleblossom. These are hearty, home-cooked meals. Milo has a rotund figure and a perpetual twinkle in his eye. He oversees the kitchen, while Sarah, a nimble and welcoming host, ensures guests feel like a cherished family. And so as you walk in, you see Sarah. Oh, well, come in, come in. Oh, bless your hearts. Come on in. Take a seat. Join the family.
Was that a good bless your heart or
Yeah.
like that for you?
No, it's a good bless your heart. Bless your heart. This is a greeting.
Yeah.
I know.
This is my language.
I know. That's what I was asking. Which bless your heart is it?
It's the good bless your heart. So you can have a seed and like these. Think of this like Cracker Barrel almost.
Oh, I like Cracker
Like
Barrel.
nice.
Still never
hearty
been.
Food.
Oh yeah.
So you look at the menu. There is homestead stew, which is a slow-cooked medley of root vegetables, succulent meats, and aromatic herbs served with a side of warm bread for 2 reams. Cottage pie, which is layers of seasoned ground meat, vegetables, and mashed potatoes baked to golden perfection, accompanied by a garden salad. You can substitute here. It says a rate on the menu. Substitutions allowed. 3 tinks. There is heirloom harvest soup, which is a wholesome blend of seasonal vegetables, legumes, and savory broth served with a sprinkle of fresh herbs for a ream. There's a family-style roast, which is roasted meats basted with Milo's secret sauce, served with hearty sides for sharing among friends for 4 reams. And then there is Sarah's Sweet Embrace, just 2 stars. And it is a delightful dessert featuring layers of velvety custard, flaky pastry, and a drizzle of honeyed stardust.
Fuck you. That's going in the cookbook just for fucking that shit. I look at the second one and I'm like,
The cottage pie?
yeah. Can I have this with no meat?
Oh, why, yes, darling. We can do that. So you just want the veggies and the mashed taters, and you still want the garden salad, right?
Yes, please.
All right, very well, and write it down. And anything for you, sweetheart?
I would like the stew, please.
Oh, you like the homestead stew, okay? Do you want everything that comes in it? It's got real
Yes.
vegetables, meats, and herbs.
Yes, please.
Oh, very good. I can get that coming right up. Would you like something to drink? We have water. We have tea. Our tea's a little sweet. That's just how we do it here. It's sweet like us.
You did that on purpose, you fucker.
Should ask for the unsweetened version.
I dare you. Do it. 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 Do
Fun
it.
fact, Pam does not like sweet tea. She likes unsweetened tea. Also, another fun fact.
Hi,
it's
same.
disgusted by it.
That's criminal.
Kate is the same
Uh-oh.
way. He hates unsweetened tea.
It's got to be really sweet.
I'll take water, please.
Very good. And for you.
Do it. Do it.
Do you have unsweet tea?
Oh, bless your heart.
Just to let you know, that's the bad kind of selection.
Oh, sweetie, around here, everything's made with sugar. We gotta keep it as sweet as we are.
That water?
I can do that. That one doesn't have no sugar in it. And brings you over sugar water, like Men in Black. Sugar water. Where you guzzle sugar water.
Oh, that was disgusting.
So it brings you these little like tankards of water. Your food will be right up. And they walk out, and eventually your food comes up, and this is like some of the best food you've ever had. Reminds you of home, but better. Nice and hearty. And she comes over a little later. Did y'all finish your plates?
I did.
Yes.
Oh, that's perfect. I'll get these out of the way. Would you like any dessert? We do have my special signature, my sweet embrace. It's just like me giving you a warm, gentle hug.
I looked at Tara and was like,
Just so you know, that 2 stars
I mean, we
is
can
for
share
an
it.
entire pie. It's
huh?
for an entire
Oh.
pie, not just a slice. That 2 stars is the whole pie, which is like a
I'll
12-inch pie.
I'll take one. We'll split. We'll split it.
You want a slice or the whole pie?
Whole pie. We got some friends.
Oh,
We think we might enjoy this.
Ain't that sweet? I'll get you the pie coming right up. Hey, here's your bill, and hands you the bill, and she walks off. Little
Okay.
little gnome, so like, or sorry, little halfling, and she kind of waddles back and brings out this like 12-inch pie, and here you go. So
Thank you.
are y'all together? Are we paying the separate?
I'll pay for us.
Yeah, this
I
is
put
that
the-
awkward time where I ask in front of both y'all and y'all haven't figured it out yet, so you kind of stare at each other, trying to figure out who's gonna pay.
I put 3 tinks on the.
Oh, ain't that great? So you're covering the rest.
Okay.
So
Yes.
that's
Yes.
gonna be 2 stars and 2 reams for yours. I got your 3 tanks for the cottage pie.
All right, and I hand the 2 reams and 2 stars.
Can I get you anything else?
Do you have a way to take to go on this pie? Like I
of
said, we
course,
have friends who
silly
are.
me. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I'll be right back. And she walks back and she brings out like a picnic basket and sets it down. Oh, this will fit right in here. And she sets the pie in, closes it, and latches it. Yeah, now y'all be careful with this. Don't tip it over. You don't want to mess up a sweet hug from Sarah.
Thank you.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
Love her.
And she just walks away. Y'all have a good day. Love you, mean it. Bye. And walks away.
Bye.
Welcome to my childhood, everybody.
I go in my pouch and pull out the necklace that I bought and give it to Tara Lee.
Oh.
First
So,
Oh. Thank you.
Man, they're already changing jewelry.
I put the necklace on. Okay, what necklace was that?
Marriage.
It was the one from the bargain bin.
Did you write it down?
I just put necklace because I don't remember what it was called.
It's made with glimmer steel. It's just a necklace with glimmer steel. It doesn't really do
Okay.
much except glow because of the glimmer steel. So it glows like your coins do. Don't you hit my mind?
Okay.
No, I would hit you.
No, you wouldn't. You don't got that kind of aim.
stop throwing things.
All right. So, who else is going where?
I think Dottie and I went to the bistro.
Yeah, we went to the bistro.
Let's see. The Celestial Savories Bistro.
Yes.
Okay. Nestled in the heart of Lunar Plaza, Celestial Savories Bistro is a sophisticated dining establishment that caters to those with a taste for the extraordinary. The bistro's ambiance is a fusion of elegance and celestial charm, with crystal chandeliers casting soft, iridescent glows over the patrons. The owners are siblings, Amara and Orion. Amara has a radiant silver gown. Stu's with you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, with us?
You're
Okay,
just
he went to the
saying yes
bistro.
and you pay
Alright.
for the dinner.
No, I.
Yeah.
I
I'll
was.
take a loan out for dinner.
I was actually going to ask if there was to see a menu, but the prices and the menus before. we
Yeah,
enter.
I only have 2 stars, so.
Yeah, I.
Well, Stu's gonna pay for it.
Oh,
That's who he is.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
I'm paying for it. Don't worry. I eat this kind of stuff every day. So Amara has radiant silver gown and a graceful demeanor. She sees the front of the house, making sure you feel welcome. And Orion, the master chef, adorned in a moonstone-studded apron, orchestrates culinary wonders in the kitchen. And as you sit, you are guided down. You're a little underdressed.
I kind of look down myself with self-conscious. I apologize.
And you're wearing like elegant clothing. Same thing to Dottie.
Oh,
And same thing to Stu. Much better. Can you afford this place? Excuse me. Yes, I can. So, if you'll just seat us, that's really rude. Oh, well, I see. He kind of looks and sees the coin pouch. Right this way. What table would you like? And you sit down, and a menu is handed to each of you. You see stellar souffle, a light and airy souffle infused with stardust, served with a drizzle of moonberry reduction for 15 glims. Lunar lobster risotto, arboreal rice cooked to perfection with succulent lobster tail, enriched with lunar herbs and finished with a sprinkle of crushed ethereum for 20 glims. Astral asparagus eclairs, delicate chew pastry filled with roasted asparagus, drizzled with a celestial hollandaise sauce for 12 glims. Nebula nectar salad is a refreshing medley of star fruit, moonberries, and crisp greens, dressed in a tangy nebula nectar vinaigrette for 10 glims. And cosmic chocolate mousse, decadent layers of velvety chocolate mousse infused with stardust, crowned with edible silver leaf for 18 glims.
I look at the menu and I kind of look over to Dottie and I say, I recommend getting the lobster.
yeah, that's what I was looking at. I've never had lobster. I don't-
You have lobster all the time. This is nothing new for you because
Yeah.
in a fishing town, lobster is
I'm looking at it. I'm like, there's a very good chance that my family caught this lobster, so I think it's fitting.
You're pretty close to the forest, so it's probable that it's definite that your village caught this.
Yeah.
So it's possible that your family did as well.
So I kind of.
Yeah, I've never, unless the school had it, I've never had lobster.
No,
It's
so
very
we can't
good.
afford that.
Sure.
It's
very
a
good.
prestigious
I
school,
recommend it. I look at Stu. I'm like, Stu, I really appreciate this. We're just gonna get the lobster. If that's okay with you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Stu.
That's okay. I eat lobster all the time. Oh, excuse me. We'll take 3 of the lunar lobster risottos. Are you sure? And he pulls out money and slams it on the table and slides it to her. Oh, yes, right away. And this comes out, and it is the most delicious meal you have ever had. Especially you, Dottie. You have never had anything like this. You've never been more full. It is absolutely amazing. And Stu doesn't even wait for them to come back. He just slams money on the table, and he goes, let's go. They're rude here.
I agree. It's like,
And he
Yeah, they were butt heads.
leaves.
I
Follow.
think I should have gotten the discount because if it wasn't for my family and my neighbors, this place wouldn't even be able to serve lobster.
You should tell your village.
Maybe knowing my village, they're probably charging these people an arm and a leg for it. So maybe I just tell them to up the price.
Terrence, are you going anywhere?
He's just gonna find a quiet place to sit down and look over the astronomer's guide.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Alright. Anybody want to go to any other restaurant? Any other desserts? Anything?
I'm good.
No.
Anyone else wants to lose some
we got our-
stars?
Nobody Nobody wants to waste any more money?
Yeah, I look over at
No.
Tara Lee and Tierney like, so, how was your meal?
We got a pie to share with everyone.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I'm
these-
so full.
Yeah, we had lobster. We had lobster risotto.
Will it stay
That
good for a
sounds
while?
expensive.
Oh, it's no problem.
It was
Honestly,
so
As good as the lobster was, and it was so good, the service was terrible. Horrible people.
Yeah, they were mean.
Yeah.
Sounds
Um,
about
Are we
like your
still in the
typical
enchanted outfits, or did they
rich
leave?
we
rich.
started, Darnie and I started
Anyway.
out
As
there.
soon as she walked out, it all changed back.
Okay.
It was basically an illusion that's
Oh.
works for inside there.
Yeah, so,
No,
Anyway.
that sounds like your typical upscale.
I mean, to be honest,
Yeah.
in my
Dining
home, bistros are not, they're not fancy places. They're just nice little side street.
Yeah.
So I was a little confused by I was a little taken in by the name of the place.
Okay.
I just roll up the guide
anyways,
and wait for everyone else now.
We should go to the archives,
We- we-
find Lady Alara.
we should we
Yeah,
should
I also-
find Sharon and. Or did you say that you caught up to us, or
I rolled up the guide.
Oh, okay.
okay?
Okay.
So yeah, let's go find Alara.
Yeah.
Okay. So all of you head off looking like you stepped out of Wizard of Oz as somebody is carrying a basket.
Hey,
For musical as
hey,
it is.
it has pie.
I was a
It has
munchkin.
pie.
Who would confuse you for a munchkin?
I was
You're so.
4.
Oh, okay. I was about to say
My first musical was when I was 4.
Oh,
Why did you
okay.
think he was a full-grown man playing a munchkin?
I don't
That's the
know.
question.
Yeah, I was 18 playing a munchkin.
The munchkin scared me as a kid.
I love it. Playing a munchkin on the stage show is amazing. Alright, so as you make your way to the Moonbeam Archives, where Lady Alara Moonshade is known to spend much of her time, you find yourselves climbing along the elevated walkways of Moonshadow Keep. This city, it kind of spirals up. So as you're walking, it kind of spirals. The path takes you through the Lunar Plaza, where a serene atmosphere prevails under the glow of the ancient silver tree. Upon reaching the Moonbeam Archives, a grand library carved into one of the largest trees, you are greeted by the sight of cascading vines and shimmering leaves that serve as both decoration and a natural way to filter the moonlight. The entrance to the library is marked by intricate carvings depicting moonlit scenes and constellations.
Well, I kind of look at everyone like, let's go in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Entering the archives, you find yourself surrounded by towering shelves filled with ancient texts, scrolls, and records of the history of Silverwood. A gentle hum of magical energy resonates in the air as if the knowledge contained within the library has a life of its own. Near a large moonlit window, Lady Alara Moonshade is discovered engrossed in a thick leather-bound tome. You look at her and she's an elf of regal bearing with silver hair cascading down her shoulders and an air of quiet authority. Her robes shimmer like moonlight adorned with subtle celestial motifs. You going up to her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Miss Moonshade.
As you approach, she looks up, her moonlit eyes meeting yours. See a calm yet inquisitive expression grace her face. She awaits the introduction and the purpose of your visit.
We're students from Acanthia Academy. We're trying to find our missing professor. Oh shit. Of course I forgot the professor's name.
Verdantia.
Isn't it her?
No?
Viridia.
Verdi.
Viridia. Professor Viridia?
The Acanthia Academy. So, you must belong to Elowen.
Yes. The headmaster said
He's
this.
our headmaster.
It's been some time since we last spoke. I'm sorry to hear about your missing professor. Silverwood is a place of many secrets, and those who seek knowledge often find their way here. She stands up. Where did you look before this?
The Whispering Caves. There's also been an Austrian explosion.
I know these Whispering Caves, a place of both wonder and mystery. The Austrium holds great power, and those who seek it must tread carefully.
We tried. We tried.
If your professor is here, I've not seen him or her. I don't know which it is. And honestly, neither do you.
Yeah, I kind of was like,
but I may have something that might help. I suggest you venture further into Silverwood Forest. It's eclectic, to say the least. And she opens a drawer, and she pulls out a crystal vial containing a shimmering liquid. This is Moonwater Elixir. It has the ability to tune your senses to the mystical energies of Silverwood. If the professor has been here, this elixir may help you trace the lingering resonance of his presence. There is enough in this vial for all of you to take just one swig. She hands the vial off to Terralee. Drink this under the lights of the next full moon, and Silverwood will reveal its secrets to you. Be wary, for the forest is alive with magic, and not all its denizens may welcome your intrusion. With a nod, she
Okay.
kind of wishes you luck. Oh, the full moon is tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You can return if you need further guidance or there's more mysteries than answers. And with that, she kind of nods to you, and when she walks, she almost floats. Very elegant. And she leaves.
So, I look to the others and I'm like, so, we're just gonna fly into the Silverwood Forest?
I mean, we're already here, but we're
gonna go
in
further
the
in.
town.
And then drink
But
this
we-
weird liquid at night.
Yes. That's it.
One swig. And be
Okay.
careful because we might get into a fight.
Yep.
Don't want to fight anybody. Do we want to look around and find a book? I mean, you can't just take it. We would have to bring it back.
No, I think we should try to get going.
Hey.
Yeah, I think we have a lot to read up on already, and we can always come back, maybe.
Yeah.
It was a long
Hell,
journey, but...
Where the hell could the professor have gone? What?
Oh, no.
Well, hopefully this elixir will help.
What time is it? Do we need to hurry?
You probably have a few hours until the full moon rises.
So...
Yeah, we should get going.
Yeah, I just kind of like, well, I guess let's get back to our mounts and go into the forest.
Tierney, didn't you want to go somewhere here?
The only way to get into the Silverwood Forest is through the town, and you can't take mountains inside the town.
Oh.
You have to go the back exit.
Are we where I saw the symbol or no?
No. That is deep into the Silverwood Forest. Like, deep. Where
We can
you
go there
guys
after.
going?
I know it's deeper in the forest. It's deeper in the forest.
And we're already heading that way, so. Alright.
Let's go.
I wonder if our mounts will be on the other side of town.
I hope
I don't know.
so. We'll
Well-
make sure we go back for them anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's no way for you to fly inside the Silverwood Forest because it's all canopied.
No.
So
Okay,
you
so.
wouldn't be able to get but 10 feet off the ground, if that.
Okay,
It's
so.
pretty,
It's.
a thick, dense
We have
forest.
to walk.
So we're walking.
Anyway.
Gotcha.
And
Okay.
do you really want to take magical creatures into what's supposed to be a magical forest?
No.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no.
Especially since this is where they come from.
Yeah.
This is where Lumen Sprints come from.
Yeah.
It's the Silverwood Forest. Okay. So.
Okay, so.
We're going into the forest. We'll walk across town
Yep.
and go into the forest.
Is there
Are
a
you
way to
waiting
get?
for the moonrise?
Oh, I
Is
would
there
try.
a place to get stock up on rations and?
Yeah, you
potions?
guys can get rations and potions and all of that.
I would want to
Yeah.
get into the forest before and kind of like set up camp and then wait for it to the moon to rise. That's my thing.
What rations would we get?
5,
And potions.
2.
On top of what I have already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Start going into the forest to find a clearing to kind of set up for the night.
Yep, I agree. That's what I said.
Well, it kind of seems like whatever we're drinking is going to lure us to a different place. Like it's going to take us to.
No, it doesn't transport
Viridia?
you. It just opens up your mind and your eyes to the magic around.
Oh,
Especially
okay.
for those of you who aren't magical at all.
Yeah. I kind of just
I'm
go.
down to
Yeah,
going
I
now.
kind of just look to the others and like, let's go to the forest after we gotten all our refurbish our supplies and
Okay.
Ready, Stu?
I whisper to my
I
sister.
think our tents
Have
are in our
enjoy your
saddlebags.
I'll say for sake of brevity, you took your tents with you.
I
Okay.
punch Terrence.
I'm hurt, but I'm happy.
As my face is like bright red.
Why do you,
What did he say?
why do you look so embarrassed?
I just walk into the forest.
Oh.
She's got a crush.
I kind of look at Dottie like, did you not follow to say?
She has a crush on him.
Hey, Stu, shut up!
I didn't say anything.
And my face goes red. My face goes red, and I just.
Oh. They're going in the forest together.
Let's go, everyone. I kind of start ushering like Dottie and Terrence along. I'm like, come on, let's go.
Terrence, I'm going walking already without you ushering. I'm laughing too, though.
And Stu's just in the back. Oh, I can sing it.
No.
Maybe I could, like, sing at their wedding.
I'm dying more. I am dying more. I'm just laughing. Terrence, sis, gotta stop running it so far ahead.
Yeah.
Like Tara Lee's got the whole world
Oh God.
in her hands. You are her whole world, and you're in her bed. You got.
Oh God.
I-
We're all
I-
just trying to get away from Stu at
I
this
just,
point.
I just made that up just now.
Yep, trying to move away from Stu now.
Yeah, we're all.
I'm still walking right next to Stu, laughing. Stu's my know me homie.
At least somebody likes me.
like you. I just
and just keeps everybody ventures in. I'll say you guys can get just inside the forest, and there's a clearing before you get deep in to go ahead and set up camp.
I put my tent. I kind of like take my time and look where Stu is, and
Stu is not setting his up yet. He's off.
I set mine up.
Cutting wood.
Where I look where Dottie, where are you setting up your tent, and Tyranny, where are you setting your tent up? Where they are, I want to put them like right in between those two.
There's gonna be no room. We're all gonna be.
Yeah, because I'm set my tent up next to Tyranny.
I'm gonna set my tent up like as close to a tree as possible, so then Lunaris can't get there.
Come on, guys.
And I put my tent up right beside Terry, so he can't take the others.
I go next to Taryn.
No, Dottie's going next to Taryn.
I go next to Dottie.
Okay.
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 And
then Stu puts it right next to you.
And then there's a spot right next to yours, and he goes, "Oh, perfect. I was waiting." And the mansion.
Specifically waited.
So now your bedroom windows are like this. Now I can make sure you're sleeping okay.
Don't make it weird.
I can see you.
Stu, do you like Loon?
No.
What?
Do you like Loon?
Oh God, no.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was gonna root for you.
Oh no, it's not like that. He's really easy to pick on.
Oh.
It's kind of funny. Maybe I'll write a song about it.
Oh, don't be too mean. He's been really nice to me.
Maybe I'll write a song about his brain. It'll be like,
Gosh.
all the small things.
I'll give Stu a high five.
Yeah. So you all set up, ready to eat dinner?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Free dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
All
why I
right.
didn't look lunch.
I mean, I have a pie.
Well, you know what?
that
Yeah, I
we
think
can
I already
have for
ate.
dessert.
You can have pie for dessert.
Yeah, we're gonna love the pie.
I'll have a ration since I didn't eat.
All right, Dottie.
Dottie's not hungry. She had a huge lobster risotto.
Okay. Starving to death.
Gnomes don't have
Wouldn't be
high
new.
metabolisms.
Lunaris. Elves actually have very high metabolism.
Oh. One.
Mhm.
1, okay.
8.
Roll again.
2.
Alright. Then Terrence.
4.
Okay.
2.
Alright. Terrely.
1,
Okay.
5.
Roll again.
11.
And Tyranny.
3.
Okay.
10.
Okay, and then Default. Uno. And 2. No, gotta reroll. And 1. Stu.
1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2.
I'll change the list after this one so it's new stuff. Alright, Dottie, you got nothing.
Yep.
Luneros, you got Clockwork Caramel Crunch. Sweet caramel treats made with gears and tiny clockwork components, offering a crunchy and surprisingly delightful texture.
You put metal in my caramel. I kind of like try and bite it, but it's really hard and metallic, and I just kind of put it to the side.
Tastes like your mouth is bleeding.
Yeah, I take like a nibble. I didn't like bite into it. I just kind of like, no thanks.
Terrence, you get the Slimy Slurm Smoothie. A nauseating green smoothie with a texture akin to slime, rumored to grant temporary magical resistance.
Or give you a gelatinous cube as a child.
That you regurgitate.
I'm gonna chug.
You
I'm
should
just
have
gonna
that
chug it
one.
real quickly.
Oh,
Alright, Terralee, you get Toadstool Truffle Tartlets. Small tartlets filled with truffle-infused mushrooms, reminiscent of the musty smell of a dark forest floor. Mushrooms are gross.
I like
Mushrooms are good. I like mushrooms.
That actually sounds like it would taste really good.
If you take
That's
like
not going
small
in the
mushrooms
cookbook.
and mix them in with something, it's
That's
not
not going
bad.
in the cookbook. I will burn the cookbook.
Wow.
Alright, Tierney. This one's going in the cookbook. Starlight Sugar Cookies. Cookies baked under the light of a shooting star, each one capturing a bit of celestial sweetness.
That actually sounds really good.
Definitely going in the cookbook.
Again, you can definitely tell kids are running this because we're all eating desserts for dinner.
And Stu,
I ate sludge.
Stu got the Chimera Cheese Platter. A gourmet platter featuring a blend of exotic cheeses, each representing a different region of the magical world.
Does it come with mustard?
Ooh.
Yes. And he's just sitting
I have some pie.
Yeah, I look over to Tara Lee and I'm like, may I please have a slice of pie?
Yeah. I open up the basket and carefully take out the pie. Do we have anything to cut it with?
I hold up a finger and I run back into my tent and I rummage around and try and see if I can find some cut utensils.
Okay.
I look in there, I find some forks and knives and plates and stuff, and then I come back out.
So, and as you open up the top to this, it's wooden, and you open up the top, you actually hear Sarah's voice. Oh, bless your hearts.
I'm a little confused. I'm like, who is that?
That was the person that owns the place we went to.
Oh, sounds like a lot better place than where Dottie and I and Stu went to.
It was nice.
I liked the lobster.
The food was good. The food's excellent, but man, I've never met ruder people. I'm from the Whisperwind Coast.
You'd be surprised at how rude people can go, especially when they have money.
Yeah, I've had a couple experiences.
At least you didn't. I looked at Charlie. I'm like, we were apparently underdressed for the occasion, and they put some spell where we were in fancy suits and dresses, and it was. couldn't even give us the courtesy of letting us keep it.
It happens. You want any
That
of
looks
this
cute,
pie
though.
stew?
Yeah, sure. I'd like a warm hug. That sounds nice. You know?
As I'm handing out the
Since other people won't give me a hug.
you know, you looking at me? I'm like kind of like looking over. I'm like, Stu, do you want me to hug you?
Yes.
I very awkwardly go over and go, there you go. Very uncomfortable with this because I didn't know Stu wanted me to give him a
He
hug.
like nuzzles into your arm,
Yeah, okay.
and he looks over to Dottie and just winks and laughs,
And
knowing Dottie knows that he's just fucking with you.
I kind of just pull away and I'm like, as I'm handing out the utensils and plates to everybody, I look over to Stu. Stu, is there any slices of cheese for this?
You're gonna put cheese on a pie?
I actually looked at Terry. I'm like,
Ooh.
what sort of pie is this? I meant
That's
that.
disgusting.
Sounds good.
I think it's like a cream pie.
Oh.
It's a cream pie.
Anyways,
It's the first one of the night.
Wow. Okay. Anywho.
Huh?
Anywho.
That is no.
not yet.
Jeez.
Okay. Anyway, we're just gonna speed past that one as.
You're used to speeding past the cream pie, huh?
Shut up.
Oh my god.
Don't demonetize this, please.
We all eat the delicious
We're all
dessert
talking
and
about-
then we go to bed. Okay, there we go. I invoke
Oh, you eat
emergency
cream pie?
DM
Okay.
just to get us through this.
All right.
Let me ask you. You have a little stuff right here.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
More white stuff right
Yeah.
there.
Dottie's gonna pee herself. She's like on the floor.
I'm gonna pee myself in real life.
So, as everybody finishes their cream pies and goes into their individual rooms
Yes, our individual rooms
Hopefully.
by
and
ourselves.
climbs through a window.
Why are you looking at me?
No, Stu's climbing through your window.
You better not.
Everybody can...
I hang up the dream catcher.
Okay. Everybody begins to drift off.
Actually, weren't we supposed to use the elixir on the
Yeah.
full moon?
Yeah.
I kind of get.
Oh
up there,
yeah,
start
hey,
Everybody's like, ugh. Oh, shit. Ugh.
Yeah, I get up.
Oh,
I
yeah.
knock on Stu, Dottie's door, and I'm like, "Wake up, everyone! Wake up!"
we
Dottie
forgot
has a
something.
nightgown.
I go. I notice Stu doesn't come out, and I go,
Why?
"Stu, we have to take the elixir. Come on, get up."
Not how I thought you'd wake me up. But
I'm just shaking my head. I'm like, oh, God, man.
We're high school kids. We have a dirty ass mind.
Yeah, I know.
especially at 15. Alright, so everybody takes the elixir, one sip for each person, and then the last person empties the vial. And you guys feel a rush of magical energy push through your body, and then that's it.
I want to look around and see do I notice the forest differently?
No. You're not far enough into the forest.
Oh.
I'm hesitant. I look under my shirt to see if it glows.
No, it does not.
So was that it?
Well, we
I
gotta
guess
keep going
so.
deeper.
As I'm like kind of like just rubbing my eyes, I just walk back into.
Gonna man.
Yeah. Yep, going bed.
Guys, we
And
just
everybody
wasted the
leaves
elixir,
Lunaire
though.
Standing out there.
I'm like,
Guys!
I look at Dottie.
Guys, it only works tonight. We have to keep walking.
Sis, better get up.
No, it doesn't just work tonight. We just had to invoke it tonight.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Okay.
You just have to drink it under a full moon. It'll last for a week.
I go back to my thing, but before I go to bed, I'm actually, now that I kind of woke up, I go to my pack, and I want to bring out that Dragonpedia book that the LR gave me. And I want to just kind of sit at the table that's there, and I want to start reading, like trying to get an idea, see if there's any, actually I want to see if there's any dragons that are native or around the Silverwood Forest.
Alright.
I want to read up a little bit about the moon god before I go to bed.
Okay. And
I'm gonna look at the constellations.
with that, that's where we end tonight. We'll be back next week to venture into the Silverwood Forest and see what magic awaits in this mysterious forest. We want to thank everybody for watching, and please join us next week as we roll the damn dice. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.